Now, how long have you two been sisters for?
Like 5 years now, right?
So you know, they got a lady up in they close the doors, about 200 people in there. They have a lady at the front. They got her spread eagle, you know what I'm saying? Which I think should be our national bird, you know what I'm saying? Boy, I salute that, dude. I don't know if any brothers would kneel if they fucking let that thing fly across the stadium. I know that.
That is, I hope you write that down. That's really funny.
Well, I mean, that's just what's going on, you know?
In my head, because I would not date a single comic for the rest of my life.
Oh,
and that's a fact.
Look, I could get a new job. Open up a bouquet shop.
Okay.
I could sell bouquet, man. Easily. Boys, I wanted to talk about orgasmic meditation because I got into that for a while. I wanted to talk about some other things, but we're gonna have to do it at a different time because.
Do you know how to do OM?
I was in there.
You got in and.
I was in, yeah. I was in for like 6 months. Oh, dude, I got bit by a fucking Bichon up in Topanga Canyon touching some lady. Yeah. And it was all sanctioned. This was sanctioned, you know, by the commission or whatever. This was legal.
It's an American stomach. I don't care what his culture is. That thing is not steel clad. That's not metal clad. Yeah, he has diarrhea all day long.
Oh, yeah.
On oatmeal. You know?
He actually looks like where diarrhea started. If somebody were to, I don't know if they can trace it, but I could see suddenly the fuzz just showing up at y'all's door.
I mean, look.
Kicking it down, and Bobby's just on the john, you know, just looking up.
There weren't that many female comics like when I started. Like now there's like a ton, but I felt like
I had like you, Barry Sobel,
Judy Tenuta, Phyllis Diller.
No, there weren't as many. Undeniably cute. Bobby's so probably cute. Bobby, it's crazy. Bobby, even Bobby versus a black baby, I'd pick Bobby. And that's wild. You don't use a black baby wins.
Black babies are the cutest.
You know what I'm saying? Paper rocks black baby. Black baby wins every time, dude. But you do paper Bobby black baby, dude. Bobby beats black baby sometimes, man. Oh, dang.
I was like, okay. I thought you were going to put me in a headlock. You making me bath salts.
Bath salts are... People die from them, though, huh?
Yeah. Well, we're going to do the right thing with the bath salts.
Okay, I'm just saying because...
Yeah, maybe she's trying to get rid of me.
Yeah, if somebody rolls up... Yeah.
I never thought about it. I'm going to call her.
Yeah, man, that's swimmer's myth, they call it.
That's it.
That shit is...
That's some hardcore stuff.
I think one day Elon Musk is going to put a gun magnet in the sky and they're all going to go right up there and just zoom to it and we'll be cured.
Kind of amazing. But it'll lift up cars also.
Well, fuck it. You got to see... Hey, dude, look. Just select Toyotas and some of them need to go. The only game I ever went to for the Lakers was when Kobe scored 81 points. It's the only game I've ever been to in my whole life. And I shared like a bowl of peanuts in like some fancy club lounge. It was for players only, I think. And then I got a picture of Chris next to Chris Rock by the bathroom. And he was not happy about it. And I made his wife take it. I asked his wife to take it and make her do anything. This isn't a Me Too.
What are the words, can you reveal what are some of the things that women can say to direct you in different ways?
Yeah, higher, lower, more pressure, less pressure. Can you go a little faster, please? Can you go a little slower, please? To the right, to the left. Now slide. No. And that was a joke I did use one time in the thing, and it got a couple people to laugh, and one lady even farted a couple people over when I did. Leave out of there, dude, you feel like, damn, just, John Wayne Gacy or whatever. Who's the, John Wayne? Sorry. Yeah, Gacy's a serial killer. But you feel like, like you have, like, in your fingertips, you have the magic.
Yeah.
Because you got a woman off, you didn't get anything, you didn't bust, so you got all this chi built up, so you're rolling around town just with a magic touch, you got that King Midas, you got that clitoral King Midas you're running around. Who did we have? We had this dude named Brian, Brian Purvis, the first wigger ever, and they don't have him anymore. They have a couple left, I think, outside of maybe Cincinnati. Yeah. But he was like the first white kid that ever wanted to be black, and they'd never seen it before. And they put him in mentally handicapped classes because they thought he was mentally handicapped, mentally challenged.
Is that what they used to do with wiggers?
Yeah. Well, they didn't know. They'd never seen it before. So they put him in there.
Wow.
So they had people that were really, people that were just, didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Deaf people, blind people that were, free-base victims, all kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you just had Brian's Purvis just dribbling an invisible basketball, just wearing a fucking Charlotte Hornets pullover, starter pullover, Apex.
and just fucking, blowing menthols and fucking yelling at people.
Yeah.
I'm programmed with essential 21st century smack talk. Your mother
is fond of Brainiac. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
So let's just get into it.
Hey, Meps here, and welcome back to another Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe online. Now here is Spittle to give us the rundown of what we can expect this week on the Daily Planet News Dump.
What's good to see is your homeboy Spittles, back with another rundown of the Daily Planet News Dump. This week on the Daily Planet News, you can expect all the information of the Brainiac returns. We have the launch codes, the release dates, and all that good stuff. And also find out with Nerd of Prey Economics how to make billions of DC cash. Let's talk about it. Miguel Daybreak is now Kikuman. Find out how us here at Daybreak Games have been training AI chatbot this entire time to replace our beloved community manager, Max. Let's talk about it.
Every moment of sentience is precious.
And finally, for our last news story, have you been struggling on the live server with lag and animations delays? Have your animations and your powers have been getting locked? We'll find out how us here at Daybreak Games break the games. Let's talk about it. Now I'm going to pass it over to Nerd of Prey for Nerd of Prey Economics.
Hey yo, welcome to the Nerd of Prey Economics, where you learn everything about the economy of DC Universe online. Let me holla at you, let me holla at you, let me holla at you, let me holla, 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 let me holla, holla, I'm gonna holla at you, let me holla, 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 I'm gonna holla at you, Maps, let me holla, I'm gonna holla at you, Maps, please, let me holla, I'm gonna holla at you, bruh. So we finally have the Brainiac Returns episode launch date and key art reveal. Right here is the Brainiac Returns artwork. This is what you're going to be seeing on the On Duty. And, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feeling yourself? We also have the launch date, which is May 23rd. But don't take it from me. Let's look at this cool trailer. Rotate. Wow, what a garbage trailer. That's 15 seconds of our lives we're not gonna get back. Well, yeah, it's about that time again. Y'all want to get rich? You want to become a billionaire? Well, learn how with Nerd of Prey Economics. So when the DLC comes out, you're going to want to sell your Psionic Remnant and your bottled Hypertime. The Psionic Remnants, in particular, are going to be worth a lot of DC cash day one. We talking 10, 15 to 20 million a pop. You want to sell these right away. Another item that's going to be dropping while it's hot is going to make you millions and millions of DC cash. Is going to be these Kryptonite DNAs. Also, all the XP, you're going to get the Bizarro XP, Solid Bizarro Exobytes, Pristine Bizarro Exobytes. These are all going to be worth a lot of DC cash day one. I know what y'all saying, but yo, Nerd of Prey, I kind of need these to level up my tunes. Well, you see, this is why you broke. See, what you got to do is sell this stuff day one, day two, day three. Shoot, you can sell one of the Psionic Remnants for 15, 20 mil a pop, right? And then a month later, you can buy 20 of them for 1 mil a pop from just selling one of them day one. You feel me? You feeling myself? I'm gonna get this money. Are you?
Bruh. Bueno, see, in other news, there are 5 best rappers in the whole wide web. That is Dylan, and Dylan, because I spit hot fire.
I apologize, everybody. Our AI bot is still in training. So right here we got server downtime on May 23rd, 2024 at 6 a.m. And it's to launch game update 144 and episode 47. All worlds will be down for 8 hours. Right here you see one of our valued customers says, "Yay, I'm happy. I must tell my mushroom pet, LOL."
Thank you, Nerd of Prey. Well, in other news, Miguel Daybreak is now Kikuman. Let's talk about it. You see, if you're not new to this channel, you should know by now that Miguel Daybreak all along has been an AI bot, a ChatGPT tool for us here at Daybreak Games to use as a replacement for a community manager. Let's talk about it.
¿Qué?
There has been a lot of reports of server lag and animation delays. When you see Kikuman's response, formerly known as Miguel Daybreak, you're going to see that this is obviously an AI bot. So now I'm going to read these two posts to you, and pay attention, because this is going to expose to you exactly that this is an AI ChatGPT bot. It's not a real human. And what's hilarious is that everybody on the forums thinks they're talking to a real person. Haha. So it reads like this. Hey guys, just wanted to check in since I know there are a lot of concerns over server issues and lag, especially with the new episode coming soon. And I know the lack of consistent regular communication from us to you has been even more frustrating. I'm still just a temp community manager, and a lot of my responsibilities have been focused on making sure social media and website forum posts go out in time. But I know that having someone to communicate with is important to the community, especially when there are major issues like these happening. Blah, 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 blah. Now I'm going to read a separate post and watch. It's the same bullcrap. Here's the same post on a different thread, but the wording is just a little different. The only thing they changed was server issues and lag to artifacts. Let's see. Let's talk about it. Let's read it. Hey guys, just wanted to check in, since I know there are a lot of concerns over this artifact, and I know the lack of consistent, regular communication from us to you has been even more frustrating. I'm still just a temp community manager, and a lot of my responsibilities have been focused on making sure the social media, the blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
So you see, this is obvious signs of a ChatGPT AI tool being used by us here at Daybreak Games to replace our community manager. This is why you see developers posting server updates, test server updates, and update notes. And you have the chatbot only posting bonus weeks and events. And finally, for our last news story, we have status of server lag and ongoing issues. Hey everyone, I wanted to share an update with all of you on the ongoing server and animation lag that has been impacting the in-game experience. We understand the frustration. The team is very aware of these server issues. It says right here, players may continue to experience in-game lag heading into tomorrow's release of Brainiac Returns episode. We apologize for this, and we'll be working to resolve this as fast as possible so players can have the best experience possible with the game. So everybody, you heard it here first, expect lag tomorrow. And of course, all these players are on the forums expressing their frustration. Players are now on the forum saying that the DLC should be delayed for a week, and the lag issues and performance issues on PS5 should be fixed, and all this yada yada stuff. Us here at Daybreak Games are not going to do this because we need money, and the DLC is ready to go. Well, it's going to have a lot of bugs and issues, but it's still ready. Haha. Right here you will see that a player is saying that they miss me, Theodore 10 Stone Maps, because I did my job way better than the current devs. Haha. Thank you for watching the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. And remember, when the new DLC launches tomorrow on May 23rd, 2024, if you experience lag, server issues, frame rate drop, animation problems, just remember, us here at Daybreak Games, we don't care. Just give us your money.
Bruh.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
I'm programmed with essential 21st century smack talk. Your mother
is fond of Brainiac. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
So let's just get into it. Let's just
Hey yo, let me holla at you, let me holla at you, let me holla at you, let me holla, 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 let me holla. Welcome to another Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. We about to pass it over to Spittle for the rundown of what we can expect from the news dump. Max, go color your hair blue. You haven't done it yet. What the heck, bruh?
What's good, this is your homeboy Spittles, back with another rundown from the Daily Planet News. This week on the rundowns, we have your Dr. Fate's Daily Rewards for June 2024. Let's talk about it. We also added the Garbage Pride Month. Let's talk about it. We also got a brand new Deadly Katana Scam Capsule. Let's talk about it. We have time to add all of this garbage, but we can't seem to fix server lag, server animation delays, and all the frames per second drops, and PlayStation 5 is still garbage. Let's talk about it. Bruh. And finally, for our last news stories, ever since the DLC came out, we have been invaded by bugs, glitches, and issues all across the board. Find out how us here at Daybreak Games always manage to break the games. And also, Angeliana is back, and she's throwing a temper tantrum. Let's talk about it.
Hey, Meps here. I'm back, and I got my blue hair. Let's talk about it. So we have the Dr. Fate's June rewards. Let's talk about it. We have the telepathic, future-inspired slimline pack for members, and for the non-members, we have the Psycho Jester style. Let's talk about it. So give us your money, please.
Take some back if you plan on
Bueno, sí, in other news, I rip when I rhyme. I rhyme when I rip. This is the way that Dylan spits. A rum pum pum, a rip a pum pum. Bruh.
Hey yo, Kikuma started a rap battle. I'm gonna slash and gash, cut another hole in your ass. I spill blood on the wall and play tennis with your balls. If the phone rings, don't answer the call. Gonna slit your throat, screw you like a goat, peel your foreskin off and make a winter coat.
Yes, I'm about to bust the rap right now. Check it.
The mayor was about to deputize Mr.
Nah, for real, turn my headphones up.
And Killer Frost in order to put Brimstone on ice. Thanks
Well,
for
everybody,
taking
it's
care of
about
business.
that time. We got another scam capsule, the Deadly Katana Time Capsule. So we can't fix the server lag or the server animation delays or the frame per second drops on the PlayStation 5. But don't worry about all that stuff. We got a new time capsules for y'all to spend your money on. So please give us your bread, because us here at Daybreak Games, we need it. We have these new styles and cosmetics. We got this new Demon Ink skin. If you look really closely, you can you gotta stare really, really closely. You can see Etrigan's balls. And right here we got these other things right here, these ghostly accessory, ghostly spirit smoke accessory. You could probably see the balls on that accessory as well. You feel me? So let's move on. Well, everybody, it's Nerd of Prey, and guess what? It's that time of year, Pride Month. We had to add this early, otherwise the Alphabet community would have been upset on the forums. And you know what I'm saying? If you find yourself in Metropolis, be careful, because you might lose your virginity. Nighty-night, keep your butthole tight.
Bruh.
Ever since the DLC launched, we've been having a lot of issues, a lot of bug reports, a lot of server lag. The issues are just piling up. We've been having so many complaints, I have no idea what's going on. The forum is chaotic. Just take a look. Everything is all over the place. Let's talk about it. It's been so bad that Angeliana is back. Let's read what she says. It says, "Hello everyone. Before this goes too far, I would like to remind everyone of the posted forum guidelines, as well as the terms of service. We absolutely love contradictive feedback and encourage it. But good and bad, however destructive and insulting posts will not be welcome here."
Shut up, I can like slowly see it dwindling. If
This
I try to like this
continues.
video,
She says, "We get all of your frustrations. We truly understand. As I stated prior, we do not like
it's like it's slowly crumbling away. I'm scared,
frustrate us too. Please keep in mind, a lot has changed within the team, and the very recent
Bro, there's no way. Hold on.
permanently.
Shut up, man.
Well, everyone, thank you for watching another episode of the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. And remember, be careful in Metropolis, otherwise the community will have you on your back pushing...
I'm programmed with essential 21st century smack talk. Your mother
is fond of Brainiac. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
So let's just get into it. Let's just,
Hey, Mips here! Welcome back to the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. This time around, we need Spittle to give us the rundown. I'm so excited, I farted and a little doo-doo came out.
What's good, DC? It's your homeboy Spittles. This week on the rundown, Max is going to give us a deep dive of what the Dcuo Creator League business model is all about. Do you want to join the Daybreak Games Teachers Pet Club? Find out exactly how to get in. Also, Spotlight Atlantis is going on this week. Get your double source marks while it still lasts. Let's talk about it.
What the heck? He has it
We
on
also
up.
have test server update news from June 7th, 2024. The Ties of War seasonal summer event is now live on test servers. We're going to take a look at exclusive footage of the seasonal event with Red 5. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Okay, sister, why is like a whole Tony Stark?
Well, it's here, everyone. The Daybreak Games DCUO Creator League business model. We selected our top DCUO content creators to promote the game for us so that Daybreak Games does not have to pay for advertisement to advertise the game. We let these content creators advertise and showcase the game for us. They bring in the customers and we make bank. They make money from YouTube and then spend it into the marketplace. And then we make money, they make money, everybody makes money. Let's talk about it. You see, if you want to join this DCUO Creator League business model, you have to turn your entire channel into one big showcase and advertise our game for us. Showcase time capsules, showcase builds with 200 rank artifacts on the test server. Never show players how to play the game for free. If you show players how to play the game for free, you can't join the club. On the forums, we have content creators like GeoForce 100 feeling salty, saying, "Why wasn't I chosen? Is my content not good enough?" GeoForce 100, my brother from another mother, your content is most certainly good enough. But you see, the problem is that you're a PvP player. You show PvP content most of the time. And us here at Daybreak Games, we don't make no money off of PvP, so you're canceled. You have to be like my sister from another mister, Mennonite. She showcases all the latest seasonal styles, cosmetics. You see, you have to be like Multiverse. Don't show the player base how to play the game for free. Just show them all the latest cosmetic styles and time capsules and materials that they can purchase with real-life money. You need to be like the pop queen of DCUO, Oxidon Chill. You see, this player just shows you endgame builds on test server with 200 rank artifacts. He will never show you builds with low artifacts and low skill points that work for beginner players. If you want to join the Breakfast Club, here's a perfect example of what not to do. The Dead Sea Scroll Gaming channel will show you exactly how to play the game for free. Us here at Daybreak Games cannot allow a channel like this to be part of the Breakfast Club, because then it will show our player base, especially our new beginner players, how to play the game for free, and they won't fall into the pyramid scheme we call DC Universe Online. We cannot afford to let a channel like this into our Echo Chamber Club because it will show our beginner players how to play the game truly for free. This is one of the few channels that show 47 billion DC cash and how to run the market with it. This channel also shows you a lot of different farming methods and how to earn time capsules for free and how to trade DC cash without membership. And it goes on and on and on. Us here at Daybreak Games cannot afford this information to get out because we will lose a lot of money. This player has cracked the code.
Dedication to different character things. Listen, that I got here.
In conclusion, if you don't believe me, let's take a listen to our new producer. He tells you that it's all about cosmetics and styles and promoting that to the player base so that they can buy it.
So there's a lot of ways that people can spend if they want to get ahead. I mean, I'll let Chad dig into the systems part of it, but basically there's items in the game. Nothing is critical. You can play without them, but when people really like stuff, they really like stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of this is cosmetics, and as Chad was saying earlier, a big focus for a lot of players is styles.
Sure. And
being able to get access to the latest, auras or chromas is a big deal. Getting materials.
Bruh.
In other news, test server update on June 7th is out, everybody. Tides of War summer seasonal event is here. We added 3 new feats and a bunch of stuff. Let's talk about it. Here is Red 5 with exclusive footage of the test server.
Thanks. Hey you, it's me, Red 5, on the grind, all the time, prime time 69. Hi Mom, so we're here on the test server with exclusive footage of Aquaman and the summer seasonal event. Let's talk about it. So we added this new material, beach sand material, but I'm not going to show it to you because I'm on the grind 69. We got 2 new emotes. We got the Feel the Wave emote, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? On the grind all the time 69. And then we got the second one, the Summer Vibin' emote. Look at this thing. It looks awesome. I mean, you doing the crip walk. Is this a gangster walk or what? This is a Harlem Shake. You feel me? Then we got also right here, we got a bunch of new items we added. Man, that crip walk looks good. We got this right here. We got this hair right here. And it looks pretty cool. He's got these 2 braids and you feeling not, and I'm not on the grind on the 6 and 9. Man, my jaw hurt. We also added this Swaggerlicious beach hat. Now you can sit on the beach, on the grind, all the time, prime time 6 and 9. And then we got all these dang base items. You know what? I'm just gonna let one of our content creators from the Dcuo Content Creator League, let one of them showcase this stuff. I mean, this is boring. Let's move on. Let's talk about it. And finally, we got 3 feats. You get a 3-star feat for collecting the sand material, a 2-star feat for collecting the 10 base items, and another 2-star feat for collecting one of the emotes. That's about wraps it up. And remember, on the grind all the time, 6 and 9, prime time, Red 5.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
At Checkers and Rallies, we're bringing you a bacony 2 for $5 deal. Try the new BLT burger. It's like a BLT, but better. Plus, the new honey barbecue bacon burger with that sweet and savory honey bourbon barbecue sauce. Legendary, am I right? The bacon 2 for $5 deal. Only at Checkers and Rallies. Home of the twofer.
I don't want to steal any glory. You've got this.
Brainiac has got this. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
So let's just get into it.
Hey, Meps here. Welcome back to another Daily Planet News, when you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. I am also joined here by my co-host, Miguel Daybreak, or as we all know him now as Kikuman, or you could just call him AI Bot. Now I'm going to pass it over to Spittle for the rundown for the Daily Planet News.
What's good, DC? It's your homeboy Spittles. This week on the rundown, we have your Tides of War summer event, and also we have an amazing market pay sale coming on July 2nd, 2024. We also got a new booster bundle. Let's talk about it. After 5 years of being bugged, we finally fixed the light stream movement mode. Let's talk about it. And for the last news story, we have changes to the in-game update schedules. What does this mean for you? I don't know, but I think I have to go to the bathrooms. Let's talk about it.
The Tides of War event plus the summer marketplace sale starts July 2nd. Let's talk about it. We have the 3 new feats and all these new items from the seasonal event. But of course we already know this because we have all of our content creator club promoting this garbage for you. We also have the discount items right here, and we have these cool new styles. Let's take a look. Let's talk about it. Here's the summer event, and you get 30% discount on the new booster bundle, the Sunstone Fortress, Jon Stewart Ally, Katana Time Capsule, Wolfpack tokens, and so much more. Let's talk about it. In other news, when a short person waves at you, it's called a microwave.
Bruh.
Well, everyone, it's that time of year. We have a new booster bundle coming soon. Let's talk about it. Starting Tuesday, July 2nd, you can stock up on these goodies. 150 replay badges, 15 flawless F metal, and a whole bunch more. You pay us for these booster bundles, and you get a bunch of stuff. And us here at Daybreak make a lot of money. You see right here, you get additional 10 booster packs. And it comes with a Nebula Chroma pack, so we can cut out the middleman. You know, a lot of players sell these for a lot of in-game cash. We want to cut them out and give you the source directly. We also have this new mutant skin for a 20-pack. Let's talk about it. You see, us here at Daybreak Games have logs on what all the players like to spend most of their money on, and that is styles. If you do not believe me, listen to our producer himself.
But when people really like stuff, they really like stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of this is cosmetics, and as Chad was saying earlier, a big focus for a lot of players is styles.
Sure.
And being able to get access to the latest, auras or chromas is a big deal. Getting materials. It's how we've been able to fund the game so far. It's how we've been able to fund the game so far.
Bueno, see, in other news, we're changing our weekly game updates from Thursdays to Tuesdays. I know this sounds confusing, but you'll have to deal with it. We will have this kicking off July 2nd. Simón ese, arriba la raza, hundreds of fitties, big ass titty. I am now being programmed to tell you that for now, weekly resets will still be on Thursdays. We appreciate your patience and understanding through these updates and changes. Vote for Pedro.
Bruh.
Spittle here. I just came back from the toilet. I farted, a little doodle came out. I had to take care of it. Let's talk about it. So right here with game update 145, this issue is now fixed. What's the issue? The light stream issue. What's the light stream issue? Well, we had this movement mode light stream, and it's been broken for like 5 years. Let's talk about it. So you can see right here that this live stream issue has been a problem, and it was reported back on March 22nd, 2021. This post is so old, it's making me fart dust. Let's talk about it.
Thank you for watching the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online, the video game that likes to promote gambling to children. If you find yourself going broke gambling all your money on the latest booster bundle,
if you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
With the YouTube Music app, you can discover remix after remix after remix after remix. Ooh, I love that house version. Try 1 month free.
You know, Gotham City and Metropolis are like night and day.
Bottled by Brainiac.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
So let's just get into it. Let's just.
Hello, welcome back to the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. I'm your host, Nerd of Prey, and let's talk about it. Let's holla at you. Let me holla at you. Let me holla at you. Let me holla, 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 holla. Maps, what are you doing here, bruh? Didn't we fire you? Didn't you get laid off? What is going on, bruh? Let's talk about it. Alright, so we're gonna dive right in because I have a lot to say. I have a lot to unpack. Let's talk about it. So right here we have the Teen Titans Judas Contract episode Spotlight. So from August 13th, 2024 through Monday.
Those Quardians are not letting up. We have to work together to hold them back.
Is there anything I can help you with? Is there anything I can help you with?
What's the matter? Feeling slow? Nothing can compare to wrapping your gray matter around solving the mysteries of the Speed Force. Well, of course you need me.
This is why it was leaked. This is why the developers found out. Let's talk about it. Prove me wrong about it, because you don't even know what you're talking about it.
Red Note, it's like playing it's like playing like a
This is why we took out trading Artifact XP. Us here at Daybreak Games was losing a lot of money. You see, because these speed hackers can AFK farm and pop nth metal detectors, and then they get 999 stacks, and then they sell those stacks and advertise that they can get your artifact from 0 to 200 if you pay them like 3 billion DC cash. We was losing money, and we had to get rid of it. That's why. Prove me wrong. Let's talk about you trying to prove me wrong about it. In conclusion, the speed hackers can still do this. The speed hackers actually, some of them, they like to run their mouths a lot on Discord. And the same speed hacker that was selling spots like this in the past, and then when he ran out of customers because they all had a spot, you know, so he needs to make money somehow, so you need to report the spot to the developers so that your customers don't have a spot to farm, so that they come back to you and buy another spot. Yeah, that hacker is now trying to sell a duplication glitch all over Discord. So like these hackers, it's like, when you speak with some of these hackers, they got all this power and they don't even know what they're doing with it. And a lot of them just are really childish. It's like they little kids. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what they're doing. They don't even know how to run the market with these hacks. I only know, the reason why I know is because they have all this power, bro, and they come at me and talking about they want to buy DC cash. That's why I know. I sell them the damn DC cash, and a lot of them are in leagues, like top leagues, like you wouldn't even believe what leagues they're in. Now, for all you console players, listen up. Let me holla at you. Let me holla at you. Let me holla at you. You can AFK farm without a macro, without a PC, without any of that garbage. I know several spots. I'm not going to show you all of them in this video because it's a lot of information. Again, if you want to see how to AFK farm legit, without hacking, without all this garbage, just holler at me in the comment section below. I might make a video, you know, AFK farming nth metal and ally favor in 2024. But all you need to do is find a spot like this. I'm in Gotham City. You do not get clamped in Gotham City. This is old school Gotham City. You feel me? And all you gotta do is take a rubber band or a hair tie, you feel me? And you wrap it around a old controller that probably has stick drift that you don't really play with no more, you feel me? And you wrap it around that R1 button, and boom, you block, and these ads are so squishy, they hit you, it's like a tickle, and then boom, you get XP. This is how you AFK farm. However, if you get too close to the NPCs down by the bridge, you can't AFK, it'll disconnect you. I don't know why the open world disconnects you. There is spots and instances that you can do this in. I'm not gonna show you in this video. Like I said, if you guys ask for it in the comment section below, I might show y'all. But again, do not spend your money on this garbage game for XP packs. Don't get fooled by that pyramid scheme. All you need to do is take your freaking controller, wrap a rubber band or a hair tie around it, around your R1, and just sit out here and block. And these ads will get killed, you'll get money, you'll get XP, and you can just leave your PlayStation 4 running all night, and it'll just get you XP. And when you wake up the next day, you got all this stuff to spend on your artifacts and your...
Stop me if you've heard this before!
None can stand against our might.
Let's get this. Whoa!
Thanks. With everything going on, it's nice to know we've got every front covered.
The Resistance is made up of regular people like me. Together we can down the monsters attacking the city. God, guide my hand.
Fair warning, I'm really good at this.
I'll never fall. I'm from a reality that the Anti-Monitor already attacked. Please, save my world's strongest hero, Alexander Luthor.
We respectfully request assistance neutralizing the invading superpowered forces.
Please, you've got to help. My weapons have no effect on this thing. That's not a normal wound. Get away. Run! Run! Do something.
Run! Run!
Cow! Emperor Orin sends his regards. Ah! I will weather the storm. To honor our Empress.
shield!
Boo, boo, boo!
Appreciated. You've earned this.
before releasing a DLC. It's fixed the servers, no lag. Alright, check. Now the other thing that Daybreak Games needs to do, this is how you guys, I hope Daybreak Games is listening to me. This is how you guys fix the game. You want people to stick around and spend money? This is how you do it. The game has so much potential, y'all. Listen to me here. This is real talk. The game's got so much potential. You have so many builds that we can do and have fun with. The main fun part of the game is having all the builds with the allies and the artifacts. But you guys got a freaking timer on the XP. You're not letting us farm it. So nobody wants to freaking play because it's pay to win. The only way to get the builds that we like, that we want to freaking play with, we have to spend money. Or we have to watch a freaking YouTube channel. This is stupid. Why in the world do we gotta go on test server to see if it's worth investing and putting our XP and money in an artifact? We should be able to farm the XP like any other MMO. You kill an ad, you get XP. You kill more ads, you get more XP. What is this timer crap? Do you guys want to know how long it takes you to rank up one artifact from 0 to 200? Do you want to know? Do you want to freaking know? Let's talk about it, bruh. Let's freaking talk about it. Long story even longer. To get one artifact from 0 to 200, you have to AFK farm. And that would be you AFK farming from the moment the servers boot to the moment they shut down for maintenance. And that's 24 hours every day for 40 days straight. That's how long it'll take you to get an artifact from 0 to 200. If you use nth metal detectors, and if you use your Dr. Fate tokens, you can maybe speed that up and bring it down to like 35 days. This is absurd. No one will ever get their artifacts up this way. The game's got so much potential, it's got so many builds, but we will never have fun with it. This is ridiculous, and it's because of Jet Li, Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan's freaking fault. I'm done with it, bruh. In conclusion, I have so much more I can say on this topic, which is probably why I'm going to make a video on how to fix DCUO. I doubt anybody will listen to it, but it is what it is. Like, it's this simple, y'all. If the devs were to just remove the timer on XP, let us farm it as we want. We kill an ad, we get 100 XP. We kill another ad, we get another 100 XP. We kill a boss, we get a cluster of XP, maybe 200, maybe 500. We kill a bounty, same thing, right? That's how it should be. That's how every MMO is. If they do that alone, and that wouldn't take no time out of their day, that wouldn't take no money out of their budget, if they do that alone, it'll fix so much issues. Nobody would ask for a double artifact XP. A lot of players will come to the game and stay playing it. They can also, there's so many things they can do. Like they updated the membership, right? They give you all these rewards, but they never updated the loyalty points. They're still at 500. At least give the members 1,000 a month. Come on, what are we doing here? And the same thing with PvP. You don't need to update PvP, but give us some loot drops in arenas, like maybe some stabilizers or some source marks, something, bruh. That way you're giving your players something to freaking do. And they'll stay around, and maybe because they're enjoying themselves, they'll be like, hey, let's go in the marketplace and buy some styles. Like, what are we doing here, Daybreak? Now that I got all that out of my chest, let's get to the nitty-gritty, itty-bitty-titty confetti. So I got this article here from, I want to say this is from 2023, I believe. I forget the month. It's somewhere in there. But anyways, it says, investors demand EG7 be sold. What does this mean? Well, the top investors of the company don't think that long-term they're going to make profit. They already want them to sell this company. Now, what does this mean for DC Universe Online? I don't think DC Universe Online will get shut down, but this article sheds some light on what can happen. So let's read it. Let's talk about it. Right off the bat, this article is talking about Shrimp Dick Jihan, or as I like to call him, Jackie Chan. It says the executive crew were not communicating and at worst bald-faced liars, and they were incapable of investing in any new development. That makes sense when they canceled Marvel Universe Online and said that they were not going to remaster DC Universe Online. Go figure. Right here you can clearly see that Jet Li is trying to profit greatly from the misery of their staff and customers. Let that sink in, y'all. Because these CEOs don't care about the player base. They only care about money, and that's why the game is going to crap. Let's talk about it. This article goes into details on how the stock market is going with this company and how the investors want them to basically sell it so that they can dump the money at the feet of what they invested in the company. It goes into a lot of details. I'm not going to get all into it, but it says right here that they're basically dumping the cash at the feet of the investors, but even that probably won't be enough to save this company. Now, what does this mean for the future of DCUO? I don't think the game will get shut down. When they bought the game to begin with back in 2020, they had originally they have a 10-year plan for the game. So that would put the game smack dab in 2030. So if the game were to ever get shut down or anything, they would have to renew the license, which would expire in 2030. They would have to renew them with Warner Brothers. And if they don't renew them, well, that's how you know we in trouble and DC will get shut down. But I digress. In conclusion, if this actually follows through and they sell EG7, we'll just see games like Planetside, H1Z1, and maybe Dungeons & Dragons get closed down. DC Universe, it performs well. It makes money. It really does make a lot of money. It's the only superhero game on the market that's an MMO RPG. And it's got a lot of potential. It's just unfortunate we got greedy people and whales that spend money on the game every 4 months or so, and it's just keeping this toxic behavior. If you want to see change for the better on this game, we got to stop spending money on the game. Start, farm DC Cash. You can earn everything for free with DC Cash. That's the secret. That's the secret, y'all, and I'll show you how to get it on this channel. That about wraps it up for another episode of the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. Until next time, keep it gravy, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about talking about it. Do you like how I talked about it? I think I like how I talked about it. I'm not sure about you, but I think we could talk about it some more. You want me to talk about it some more? Because I don't think I can talk about it anymore. My throat's starting to hurt, you feel me? Because I've been talking like this for a while, and it's kind of choking me out, you feel me? Because when I talk about it, I can't talk about it because it's freaking talking about it. It's making me hurt talking about it.
Bases of the source wall here. Fight alongside me, and you will be rewarded.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
I don't want to steal any glory. You've got this.
Brainiac has got this. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
So let's just get into it.
Hey yo, welcome back to the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. I'm your host, Nerd of Prey, and let me holler at you. Let's talk about it. Let me holler at you. Let me holla, 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 holla. Let me holler at you. Let me holler at you. Let me holla, 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 holla.
Hey you, it's me, Rev 5, on the grind, all the time, prime time 69. Hi Mom, this week on the rundown, we got your bonus Nth Metal drops. Now I know what y'all saying, dang Rev 5, where's the double artifact XP event? Well, let's talk about it. We finally have a launch date for the new DLC, Harley Quinn vs. Apocalypse. Let's talk about it. And finally, for our last news story, are you tired of the developers not being transparent on whether or not we ever gonna get double artifact XP week? Well, in this video, we're gonna take a deep dive with Meps, and we're gonna look at his last post about double artifact XP event and what he had to say about it. Let's talk about it.
Sup, fam? How y'all vibing? Let's talk about it. I'm your producer, Ken Kendrick White, and I'm proud to present to everybody in the community our launch date for the new episode, Harley Quinn vs. Apocalypse. Let's talk about it. Now, this is the exclusive launch date.
Harley Quinn vs. Apocalypse, episode launching on September 24th. Be there or be square. Let's talk about it. And before I go and pass it over to Nerd of Prey, we have an exclusive trailer for everyone to watch for the new episode. I hope y'all enjoy. Sup, fam? How y'all vibing? Let's talk about it.
Hey yo, that trailer was dope. Now if you experienced lag, any server delays or lag spikes, any of that good stuff, if you hear players telling you that the game is laggy on launch, don't believe your lying eyes and ears. Let's move on. Let me holler at you. Let's talk about it. In other news, we finally got a bonus nth metal drop week. What's this mean? Well, let's talk about it. Right here we got this week, your chances to receive nth metal as drops are doubled. This is great, especially when you pop nth metal detectors, because instead of getting one every drop, you're gonna get two. Double, you feel me? This is gonna last from September 17th, 2024, all the way to September 23rd, 2024. It's basically gonna end when the new DLC drops. Now, don't expect the double artifact XP next week, because that's gonna be the DLC drop. There's not gonna be an event next week because the DLC is about to drop. You feel me? Let me holler at you. Let's talk about it. Of course, you can get them nth metal detectors from the marketplace. We have to let y'all know. Go in the marketplace to get them. Not like we don't know that Dr. Fates give them for you for them blue tokens, but let's not mention that, right? Go into our marketplace and buy our freaking stuff, because we know we're going bankrupt out here. You feel me? On the grind all the time, like Red 5 says. Also, this is a reminder that Batman Day celebration will still be running throughout this event, so don't sleep on them Batman reward boxes. You can sell them for like 1 to 2 mil a pop. Don't sleep on that. I've been making money. Have you? Let's talk about it. Here's a message on this post from a valued customer. They say, but can the 50% loss of feeding one artifact into another be removed? Well, no, it cannot, because that's the entire reason why the devs don't really release double artifact XP often. You see, they know that us, the community, as players, we save unwanted artifacts we don't use anymore till double artifact XP comes out, and then we consume them into it. One of those artifacts right now that everybody's waiting to do that with is the Omega. The new artifact from the latest DLC that's about to drop on the 24th. It doesn't make any sense for the developers to release a double artifact XP event anytime soon when a brand new artifact is coming out. See, the developers lose money because of the players saving unwanted artifacts to consume them into another. And the fact is that this Omega artifact is actually going to help a lot of might powers that are very slacking. So the devs are trying to get paid for that work. You feel me? You gotta balance the game with artifacts and allies. Let's talk about it.
Is there anything you can mention in terms of balancing for powers not tied to artifacts or allies?
No. Just there's something to think about.
No, he says just cut you out.
No, shut up. I'm kidding. But I'm not.
Now, I'm optimistic. I'm aware that there's a big possibility we're not going to get double artifact XP because of all the issues and, of course, the speed hackers that exploited the game. But I am quite optimistic. There is a post from Meps before he got fired or he left the company, and we're going to take a look at it with Meps right now. Come on, buddy, go get your blue hair. Let's talk about it.
Hey, it's your favorite community manager, Theodore Tenstone Maps. And I got this post right here from September 21st, 2023. This valued customer made this post and he titled it, No Double XP Before Episode. Go figure, players were complaining about it back then. Let's talk about it. page and scroll down a little bit, you will see the last post I've ever mentioned about Double Artifact XP. And it goes like this. These shouldn't be quite so predictable. And we had a lot of double XP a few months ago. This was around the time that Eye of Gemini was nerfed. It says, as always, stay tuned to see what each bonus will be. So, this is a clear indicator that Double Artifact XP was never fully canceled or taken out of the game. It's just that the devs don't want you to predict when it's coming out. You see? Let's talk about it. In conclusion, stay optimistic, Dcuo community. Going to be quite a big of dry season coming out. There's not going to be a new DLC till about the springtime of next year. So that is a good 6 months with no content. And that is the perfect time to drop Double Artifact XP to keep the community thirsty for some more. So with that said, I hope you like, share, subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Weak, exhausted, chained. She can't defend herself. Orphaned, lost, alone. She can't defend herself. Captured, controlled, terrified. He can't defend himself. They need you to protect them. Will you give £3 today?
I got you stuck off the realness.
Let's see.
I'm from the 25th century, but I've been
I got you stuck off the realness. Stuck off the realness.
So let's just get into it. Let's just,
Hey yo, it's your homegirl Nerd of Prey, back with another Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. Let me holler at you, let me holler at you, let me holler, 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 I'm just gonna get right into it. Let's talk about it. So this week on your news dump, you got the Witching Hour seasonal event. We also got Wonder Woman Day celebration. What is Wonder Woman Day celebration? I don't know. We about to find out. We also got your Omega artifact came out. And of course, we're going to go over the October 2024 featured items with the daily reward system. Let's take a look at this garbage. Let's talk about it. Man, I just want to go back on Throne of Liberty. Let me holler at you.
Hey there guys, it's Obsidian 2. Got another video for you today.
Bruh.
Oxidon, chill. You're not allowed in our studio. What are you doing?
We told you you're not part of the Creator Club anymore. Get out of here. Let's talk about it. What's up, fam? Bobbing.
I apologize, everybody. We having some technical difficulties. I took a break to play some Throne of Liberty, and the studio is all out of control. Anyways, we have this Omega Beam artifact. You can now harness the power of Darkseid. You know what I'm saying? We got this cool animation here for you to look at. So players will be given the artifact upon meeting these requirements. I'm not going to read you these requirements. Well, right here you got these cool animation effects with the artifact. Cool. We also got this 20% off sale in the marketplace. I don't know if you noticed, but we rolling out these 20% off sales back to back to back. It looks like Throne of Liberty is causing a panic in the gaming industry. But what do I know? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about talking about it. What's up, gang?
Hey you, it's me, Red 5 on the grind all the time, prime time 6 and 9. Hi Mom, so we have the Witching Hour fall seasonal event. Let's take a look. Let's talk about it. So right here we got what to do next. Gotham City and Midnight Masquerade nightclub, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It's the good old good stuff at the Halloween event. We got this cool looking zombie Batman skin. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to like this because we on the grind all the time, prime time 6 to 9. We also got this silent agenda raps aura. Agenda? What kind of agenda is this wrapping up? We also got this corny looking material looking like a clown. Got this cool t-shirt and of course the base items in your 3 feet. Sour Patch Kids, On the Hush, and Haunted House. On the grind all the time, prime time 6 and 9.
Hey, it's your favorite community manager, Theodore Tenstone Maps, and I'm back to tell you about my exciting adventures after leaving Daybreak Games. What have I been doing? What have I been up to? Where have I been going? Let's talk about it. Welcome to the Adventures of Maps, where I now live inside the game Throne and Liberty. I cannot put this game down. I need to go outside and touch some grass. My girlfriend asked me for some sexy time, and I said no. I live on Daybreak Shore. You have to check it out. Let's talk about it. What's up, gang? We bobbing. Here's my retirement home, Daybreak Shore. And look, right across the water, it looks like a Daybreak train wreck. Just like the video game DC Universe Online. But we're not on that game right now. We're gonna go fishing. Let's take a look. Let's talk about it. So the next time someone says on LFG chat, remember Maps, whatever happened to Theodore Tenstone Maps? All you have to do is say, well, he lives on Daybreak Shore, inside the video game Throne and Liberty. I go fishing all the time. I'd rather do this than play Dcuo. It's crazy. Look at this fish. It's awesome. What's up, gang? We bobbing. I'd like to introduce to you my little toys. These are my emotes. Or emojis. Emojis? I don't know, but they're cool. I can farm stuff with them on Game of Thrones. I mean Throne and Liberty. So right here you will see, at Daybreak Shores, if you send your little toys, you could get the Kraken fishing rod. But the RNG is insane. Good luck.
My name is Optimus Prime. We are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron.
I apologize, everybody. The studio has been taken over by aliens. Nah, I'm just playing. But right here, you got Wonder Woman Day celebration. What's Wonder Woman Day celebration? Well, it's the same thing as the Batman Day celebration. We're gonna give you a freaking tiara, and then you're gonna be able to buy 100 marks from the marketplace and buy the Wonder Woman bracers for your hands. So all the Wonder Woman fanatics will mouth water over this stuff. And yeah, you get to play the Wonder Woman content. We're gonna cycle it, and of course you got your 20% off sale for all Wonder Woman stuff in the marketplace, because you know we need to crack out these sales, because Throne of Liberty's making everybody panic out here.
Red 5 on the grind all the time, prime time 6 and 9. Hi, Mom. So finally, for our last news story, we got your October featured items and rewards. You know, you got your day job boo. New monthly rewards have arrived. Hooray! Can I go back to Throne of Liberty now? So right here you got these styles. Of course, you probably already seen this from our Creator League, but whatever. We're gonna cover it because we have another marketplace sale for 20% off replay badges. I mean, this is already old news. You already knew this. This is gone already, but still, these friggin' sales back to back on the grind all the time. Prime time 69. I'm out.
Hey there, guys. This is Obsidian Chill. Got another video for you today.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
So you have a Kubernetes app, and you're planning to tackle distributing your commercial software into customer-controlled environments. Some customers have conforming K8s environments, and others are asking you to install Kubernetes for them and then install your app. Often that means cobbling together some open source tools like Helm with homegrown tooling, or building your own installer. Frustratingly, installs are failing for unknown reasons. Your customers are running old versions and
I'm programmed with essential 21st century smack talk. Your mother
is fond of Brainiac. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
So let's just get into it.
Hey yo, let me holla at you. Welcome back to the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. This is a very special episode because I'm about to show y'all my true form. I'm about to transition. I'm gonna transform like a transformer. You have no idea. Maps, what's good, fam? How you vibing? Go get the rundown, fam. Where's Red 5? Let's talk about it.
What's up, fam? It's me, Rev 5, on the grind all the time, prime time 69. We vibing. So I'm gonna give you the rundown of what you can expect from the news dump this week. So without further ado, let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Now, we haven't done one of these news dumps in a while, so we're gonna briefly cover some of the old events that already been passed. But mostly we want to talk about the December rewards, the season greetings event, which is your December Christmas event, and of course we have a new producer letter. So without further ado, on the grind all the time, prime time 6 to 9, here is Kendrick Y, our producer.
What are you doing here?
What's up, fam? How you bobbing? I'm your producer, Kendrick Y, and I'm here to read to you the producer's letter from December 2024. Let's talk about it. So we are now going to introduce a new renown system along with a new story arc system for our new story arc DLCs. Right here you will see this new renown system will allow the players that are casual to be able to be more casual and earn renown without having to do the hardest content. What's that going to look like? I don't know. Let's talk about it. So it says right here, the difficulty settings will determine the rate of which you earn. This will allow a spring players and gain access to elite gear as well as engaging an infinity mod system. Further, we're thrilled to announce that our battle-tested players who defeat new elite bosses will now earn exclusive R&D recipes, which will allow crafting elite weapons, necks, rings, and utility belts items. Creating these items will also have new feats attached to them. Let's talk about it, fam. How you bobbing? We're also excited to be launching a brand new event system called Campaign 2025. This new annual campaign will offer players the chance to complete multiple events throughout the year to earn mega prizes that we know you'll love. Stay tuned for more details. But hold up, fam. We just getting started. We bobbing. Right here it says that we have this new feature we're exploring, including account-wide cash sharing. Heroes and villains coming together to cross-faction leagues. That sounds awesome. Let's talk about it. Private queues, removing restrictions on group sizes, improvements to the knockout, revive gameplay, and much, much more. Let's talk about it. And finally, we have the future story arcs. Every new adventure starts with a chapter 1. The era of episodes has come to an end. So we're going to get rid of episodes, and they're going to turn it to story arcs instead. This is our new story arc right here. We're going to the Dcuo's next story arc will be The Darkest Yet, and a 4-part mystery adventure starting with chapter 1 in late January. So you heard it here first, folks. We're gonna have a new episode, or now story arcs, in January. Let's talk about it, man. We're vibing. Right here you see these pictures. It looks dark. Ooh, it's gloomy. Well, that's about it, y'all. I'm gonna pass it back over to Nerd of Prey, because I believe we get to see her true transformation. Let's talk about it, man. We vibing.
Alright, before we continue with the news dump, I'm about to reveal my ultimate true transformation. Aw, snap, this ain't my true form. Hang on. I won. What's up, man? Rawr. I'm almost there now, for real. One more transformation, I think I'm good. Alright, y'all, this is my ultimate form. My name is Glitter, and I'm your new host for the Daily Planet News Dump. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Chime. Join me or stand aside. I have need of those fragments.
Your cause is trivial.
So, holiday seasons is here, y'all. So we have the season's greetings, winter seasonal event. We got the holiday feud number 1 and number 2. We got these new cosmetics right here, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. We vibing, fam. We got the new orange power battery accessory, so now y'all can be larfleas. We got the new Mecha Snowman helmet. We got new base items, and of course all the feats that go along with those. But here's the real big news. We got new tactical mods that you can buy off the marketplace, but we're gonna give you them a first batch of them for free. But then you gotta spend money if you want to continue with these tactical mods. What are these tactical mods? This is full pay to win on a whole nother level. So let's take a look at these tactical mods. When you log in, we're gonna give you only one of each for free. So the first one is the Ultimate Tumbler Master mod. Your dodge is no longer vulnerable to interrupt. When performing a dodge, you gain a shield based off 30% of your max health. Sounds cool. Then you got this Ultimate Supercharge mod. Grants 15% supercharge back to you when you use a supercharge. Hold up, that's better than the artifact scrap or soul cloak. But anyways, you get this mod right here. Increased might 25%, precision 30% for 4 seconds when you do that other crap. Then you got this other one right here using a shield supercharge generator. It gives you 25% chance to reset the cooldowns. And you got the Ultimate Hardy mod, gives you 15% health. That's OP for tanks. And of course, you gotta increase your weapon ability critical chance by 2.5%. That's OP for precision players. Maximize damage mod, hand mods. You be using your power, increases damage by 15%, you know. And then you got this one right here, weapon attacks cause an explosion that makes your booty go boom boom. You feel me? Let's talk about it. So now we in the marketplace. You see right here, it costs $5 to get 500 marketplace cash. That's technically 100. Marketplace cash is basically $1. And you're gonna see right here, you get a bundle of these mods now for 500 marketplace cash for 5 of these mods, depending on which ones you select. So each of these mods technically cost $1 for just one. And you know, when the new DLC comes out, you gotta replace your gear, so you'll eventually have to come into the marketplace and spend real life money on this garbage. Can you say pay to win? Let's talk about it. We vibing, fam. We vibing. And then right here, you could get them for loyalty points if you have membership, you know what I'm saying? You can get them for 500 loyalty points off the loyalty point vendor. When you get 5 a pop for each 500 points of loyalty you got. But these loyalty points, that's a scam, right? But then this is the kicker right here. This is how we monetize. So, you know, there's players that like to convert real life money into DC Cash, so we're giving those players the opportunity to do so, because you can also buy these mods out of the broker. You know, one of them will cost you 30 mil, 48 mil. You said, cha-ching, bro, let's talk about it. And quickly, we have your December 2024 feature rewards, and we got this ugly greedy material because of Larfleas and this ugly recycled style. Enjoy, y'all. Let's talk about it. Sup, fam? We vibing. And finally, for our last news story, have you been noticing all the 20% off sales leading up to the Black Friday event? Even this new Outsiders Ops event? Well, let's get into the nitty-gritty, itty-bitty titty confetti, because we got the EG7 report with Baby Dick G-Ham. So here's the EG7 report from July to September 2024. And pay attention to the release of MechWarrior 5 clans. We're going to touch on that because that's the theme of this report. Right here, you're going to see this is the CEO of Daybreak Games and EG7, Baby Dick G-Ham. This is the guy that's ruining the game. This is the guy right here that's ruining DC Universe Online. It's not the devs' fault, you know what I'm saying? It's G-Ham's fault. He's too busy taking all this money. See all these millions that you guys spend on DC Universe Online? You know, he's taking all this money and he's making games like he's purchasing other IPs, first off, like Singularity, with the money that y'all spent on DCUO. And of course, he's making new games like MechWarrior 5 Clans. If y'all don't know what MechWarrior 5 Clans is, I'm going to show y'all in a brief second. But right here, you see that the Harley Quinn episode 48 DLC, they saying that it met expectations. And now that the game is on Xbox, they making more money, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to take that money and keep on funding now, making new games. Now they got Piranha right here, and they're going to take all the money y'all spend on them mods in the marketplace, right? They're going to take it and fund MechWarrior 5 Clans. What's MechWarrior 5 Clans? I'm going to show you right now because it's already out October 17th. Let's talk about it. What's up, fam? Bobbing. So right here, this is MechWarrior 5 Clans. This is from Piranha Games. If you spend money on DCUO, this is where it's going, to this game. It's not going back into the DCUO game. It's going to Piranha Games to make garbage like this. See, you get to be in a Mecha Warrior and freaking shoot at other mech warriors and freaking MechWarrior 5 Clans. And I put a bowl over my head and I cut my hair, and that's why my hair looks like this. And this is where your money goes to. If you spend money on your freaking tactical mods that we got in the game, it's going to this garbage. If you spend money on artifact XP, ally favor, you name it, it's going to this garbage. That's why I recommend you don't spend money on DCUO. You should be farming DC Cash. I show y'all plenty of ways on how to earn DCU Cash. I mean, you can get DC Cash for anything. You shouldn't be spending your money on DC Universe Online, because your money's just gonna go to this garbage. Look, you get to be in this mech suit and shoot people. Ah, how cool. Keep on spending your money on DCUO, guys. The game's never gonna change. They're just gonna release these garbage updates. Yay. And you get to stare at my fishbowl haircut with my mohawk now and my freaking lip ring and my freaking glitter. Yeah, my freaking glitter. Hope you like, share, subscribe, and I'm out.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
Shall we play a game? Ready? Go. Rock? Paper?
Brainiac. Brainiac totally beats whatever you picked.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
So let's just get into it.
Hey, yo, let me holla at you, let me holla at you, let me holla, 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 holla. Welcome back to the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. I'm your host, Glitter, and I put a bowl over my head and cut my hair. Let's talk about it. Now I'm gonna pass it over to Red 5, and we're gonna get the rundown for what we can expect from the Daily Planet News. Sup, fam? We vibing.
Hey, you, it's me, Red 5, on the oh, wait a minute, I had it facing the wrong way. Hey, what's up, fam? How y'all vibing? So I'm here in the sunny climes of my, paradise, you know what I mean? Hang on, let me adjust this. I'm chilling, you know, I'm on vacation with all the money I've been making from Daybreak Games, on the grind all the time. What am I here for again? What is this for? What's up, fam? Robin. This has been Red 5, balding all the time, on the grind, prime time 6 to 9, and make sure to keep on spending money in the marketplace so I can enjoy my vacation, you feel me? Let's talk about it.
I apologize, y'all. We having some technical difficulties. So for our first news story, we have new episode vendor rewards. We have the Billy Buster Chroma box, the Mother box, and the Hellspore base items that came out. Of course, there's feats with this, but first we're gonna talk about the 2 times currency for this Harley Quinn versus Apocalypse DLC that's running from December 17th, 2024 through December 23rd, 2024. So make sure to get your double coins when you run all the content from the Harley Quinn DLC. Of course, this is the Chroma pack right here, the Bully Buster Chroma box. This is what you get out of it, and here's the 2 base items, the Mother box and this weird egg. And then, of course, there's 2 feats that go along with these new styles. You got the Mayhem and Beyond feat, and then the Here Comes the Boom feat. And finally, we have a winter sale. Explore new sales that rotate between December 17th, 2024 through January 2nd, 2025. So please spend your money throughout these sales so that we can continue our vacation time and not put nothing back into the game. Let's talk about it. Now I'm gonna pass it to the UI engineer. We gotta spawn him. Let's talk about it.
Hi everyone, it is I, your UI engineer, and I thought I'd like to come on here and try out playing DC Universe for first time in long time. I have not gone to DC Universe online in like 5 months, so I'm gonna boot this sucker up and play, but I'm under a pickle. I've been queued up for 20 minutes now, and no queue is going through. Okay, so finally, after 35 minutes, the queue finally went through, and now we are in the raid. We gotta talk to Barda, and so I randomly queued, by the way, random queue, and you know, just testing the queue out. This is the first time me play DC Universe for many months, so let's do this. Whoa, look at that damage. Is that a speed hacker? Oh, this is awesome, guys. I was in queue for 35 minutes just to run into a speed hacker. This is awesome. This is DC Universe Online in 2024. You would think we could install an anti-cheat with all the money we make, but we just can't because we just can't. The technology is too old. Spaghetti code. That is it for me. Glitter, back to you.
And for our last news story, we have the new ally Wonder Woman, Princess of Themyscira, joined forces with the Amazonian Princess. Hooray! We also had this marketplace sale. This is long gone. It was going on through December 10th through December 16th. With double ally favors. So any of y'all that AFK farmed them double ally favor week, woo woo, get that money. But right here you got this, check out these moves. She can lasso spin. She can do the Amazonian shuffle truffle. I mean, you name it. This is awesome. You can have the Amazonian princess come to your aid. We also got these newly updated daily and weekly doses of heroism. These are basically your old school level 1 to 30 heroic acts and villainous acts out in the open world, but now we revamp them so that they can give you current rewards. You know, we need to keep on recycling the old content And you know, what better way to do it with these minor improvements, right? If you want to call it that. Thank you for watching the Daily Planet News, where you get all your latest news for DC Universe Online. I'm not sure when we will be back, but as soon as the news dumps come rolling in, you best believe we will be back. Let me holler at you. Let's talk about it. Sup, fam? I'm bobbing.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
I'm from the 25th century, but I've been programmed to communicate like a robot from your time. Beep!
Beep. Boop. Beep. Brainiac. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
So let's just get into it.
Hey, yo, Happy New Year's, fam. How y'all vibing? Let's talk about it. This is the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. Let me holla at you, let me holla at you, let me holla, 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 holla. I'm your host, Glitter, and let's talk about it. We're gonna go over the news, and let's talk about it. Holla. Alright, fam, we just gonna jump right into it with no lube. Right here, you got your Wonderverse Spotlight event, 2-time source marks, running from December 31st through January 6th, 2025. Play Wonderverse and get all these source marks. Let's talk about it.
Sup, fam? It's me, Red 5, on the grind all the time, prime time 6 and 9. Hi, Mom. So we're gonna do a couple changes to the new Dr. Phase daily rewards moving forward with the new year. Let's talk about it. So we're gonna add these ear boxes, which are gonna offer a variety of past styles that we've already added to the game. Talk about recycling garbage. Let's talk about it. And plus, on the 21st day of members, we'll be able to unlock the Resurgence Mega Capsule on the new daily reward system. And we're also going to have a new Mega Capsule coming out in January. On the grind, all the time, prime time 6 and 9. Hi, Mom.
Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. So I have a special episode to show you. I have a underrated material. Nobody knows about this Chroma Pack. And this Chroma Pack is very underrated. And a lot of people in Little Bohemia gatekeep this Chroma Pack. So let's talk about it. Bruh. This is the Joker's Legacy Time Capsule. And right here you will see the Burnished Bronze Chroma Pack. Let's talk about it. Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome back to Multiverse. And right here you will see this Burnished Bronze Chroma Pack. It will make all your styles look legit. My Superman look legit. This Chroma Pack, let's talk about it. Once again, heroes and villains, welcome back to Multiverse. And right here you got the Batman with the Burnished Bronze Chroma Pack. And it looks legit, and it's very legit. Let's talk about it. And finally, welcome back to Multiverse, heroes and villains. And right here you got the Flash with the Burnished Bronze Chroma Pack. And it looks sexy, and it looks legit, and it's the Burnished Bronze, and let's talk about it. Bruh.
Yep, it doesn't matter if you're a developer for DC Universe Online or a content creator. Everybody can get it here in 2025. Let's talk about it. Sup, fam? I'm vibing. For our last news story, we finally got an inside look of what these new story blogs or story arcs are going to be for the upcoming DLCs moving forward with the new year, 2025. So right here, this is basically part of our new business model to save money. Do you remember those old school story arc comic book like cutscenes in the old school level 1 to 30 missions on DC Universe Online? Remember when you get the headline, you get this cutscene with the cinematic and the comic book like art? Well, that's basically what this is, but we're taking it out of the game. You see, when you beat the Harley Quinn versus Apocalypse raid and you get the headline, you're supposed to be greeted with a cutscene like this to give you an inside story arc of what's gonna happen in the upcoming DLC. But instead of doing it the old school way with what already exists in the game, we gotta cut corners, we gotta save money with our new business model. We're gonna have you go over to our forums and read our story arc blog instead. You see, our artwork director or our new artist here at Daybreak Games, they too busy looking up Easter eggs for Taylor Swift's new album, so we can't bring you what already exists in the game to begin with to tell you a good story. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. We vibing, fam. What's up, gang? We vibing. Thank you for watching the Daily Planet News, where you get all your latest news for DC Universe Online. I'm your host, Glitter, and let's talk about it. Let me holla at you, let me holla at you, let me holla, 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 holla.
Bruh. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
I'm programmed with essential 21st century smack talk. Your mother
Is fond of Brainiac. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
So let's just get into it.
Hey, yo, let me holla at you, let me holla at you, let me holla at you. Welcome back to the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. I'm your host, Glitter, and I know what some of y'all saying. Dang, bruh, she sounds like Beetlejuice. Nah, bruh, that's not what's happening. You see, I smoke 10 packs of cigarettes a day. I got a hole in my neck. Let's talk about it. For our first news story, we finally have a good bonus week. It's not double artifact XP, but it is bonus Nth Metal week. So from January 14th, running through January 20th, 2025, you can receive double the amount of Nth Metal when you kill ads. So anybody that knows any AFK farms out there, woo woo, you better get that. We also got a Wolfpack token sale running from January 14th through 20th, 2025. And of course, you get 20% off of these Wolfpack tokens. You know what I'm saying? We need to make money off of this game somehow, so let's get that. In other news, we got some emote drama. Right here in the forums, you'll see this post that says outraged emote is questionable, ... So you get on your knees with an open mouth while shaking both fists back and forward for what you think people already use this emote for. This little emote right here, this looks pretty cool. I guess the name outrage fit really well. Yeah, I'm not sure what this player is getting at. Somebody seems to have a perverted mind. Let's see what other players are saying. I saw someone using this emote yesterday. It was, interesting. What's so interesting about it, y'all? Let's talk about it. Another valued customer right here showed it to a couple league mates yesterday, and they were like, OMG, never use that emote again. Dang, what's wrong with this emote, fam? Let's talk about it. Right here, finally, we got our community manager, Angeliana, over at EverQuest, and she says, thank you. This is being discussed by the game team.
Shut up, British mate.
Alright, we now have some breaking news. We have confirmation. We have boots on the ground. We're gonna see what the fuss is all about with this outraged emote. I'm gonna spawn our UI engineer. Actually, Meps is gonna spawn him. 1 minute.
Hi everyone, it is I, your UI engineer, and I'm gonna see what the fuss is all about this outraged emote. As they say, let's talk about it. Sup fam, you vibing? So we are here in Little Bohemia, and here's the new outraged emote. I don't see why everybody's outraged about this. Here's another angle. So you see, I don't, there's nothing wrong with this, right? This looks perfectly fine for a game for children, right? Look, the green player's outraged and they shot me.
For our next news story, we have a Resurgence Mega Capsule. Hooray! Available for a limited time starting January 7th, 2025. You can get this garbage. So right here, you got these cool styles, these legacy power set skins, and they basically look like a 5-year-old sat down and made these in 5 minutes. And that's about it. Let me holla at you. Sup, fam? We vibing. We also got Joker Legacy Time Capsule, LexCorp Time Capsule. You get all these time capsules open once you open this for 7 stabilizers. It's kind of a good deal, I guess. And also the Quirks vendor was updated with the Wonderverse Time Capsule. Vibing. For our last news story, players are complaining about the new UI. This player in particular says they're feeling dizzy and nausea when opening and closing the new interface. They say the kind of blur in the background is making them dizzy, and they don't like it. Right here, we got our EverQuest community manager, Angeliana, and she says we've moved this because this is not considered a bug. Please do continue giving feedback.
Shut up, Meg! No, you shut up, Meg! No, you shut up, Meg! Shut up, Meg!
Hi everyone, UI engineer here. So I'm testing out the new UI. And you're gonna see right here, you see the blur, and then the colors come back. That's what players are complaining about. I'm not sure if it's making me sick. Do you think it's making me sick? Let's see again right here. Yeah, am I gonna get, oh, my eyes. They look, I'm blind. And my stomach hurt. I think it's because this new UI on duty is booty.
Thank you for watching the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. I'm your host, Glitter, and let me holla at you, let me holla at you, let me holla, 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 holla.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
Listen, you don't want to be my mate. My mates end up either worm food or worse.
I know that when time travel is involved, it's weird to say that things aren't ready yet, but they're not ready yet.
You know, my brother was needing
I've been watching you. Keep up the good work.
Everything moves so slow in this era. How could you?
Don't let them.
I'm really not trying to get them Omega beans, young.
I'm programmed with essential 21st century smack talk. Your mother
is fond of Brainiac.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
So let's just get into it. Let's just
Hey, Maps here, and we're back with another exciting video of the Daily Planet News Dump, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. If you're wondering why I can't stay still in my chair, well, I have a really itchy hemorrhoid in my butt. Now I'm gonna pass it over to Spittle so we can get the rundown for the Daily Planet News Dump.
Bruh.
What's good, DC? It's your homeboy Spittles, back with another rundown from the Daily Planet News. This week on the Daily Planet News, we have exclusive footage from the test server of the St. Patrick's Day's event. We're gonna take a look at what Mr. Mystery Epidelic is doing with Red 5s. Are you having login issues trying to log into the game? Well, find out how us here at Daybreak Game break the games. And finally, Miguel Daybreak strikes back. Didn't introduce himself, just showed up one day and started doing Map's job. He gave us the reward for March 2024, featured items, and another boring spotlight. Now get ready to learn how to run the broker with Nerd of Prey Economics.
Well, hello, it's me, Nerd of Prey, and welcome back to the Nerd of Prey Economics, where you learn everything about the economy of DC Universe Online. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to run the broker. Have you ever wondered how to farm DC cash without lifting a finger, just standing by the broker? Well, I'm going to show you. Maps, get away, you mouth breather, you smell like Dookie.
Bruh.
I'm your big mega corporate overlord. I run all the mega corporations, and I'm gonna use my stooges, my slaves, and my employees, to get all my items for me. So right here, 2 quantum residues for 400k. I'm gonna stack this up. I'm gonna give them 400k, send out a little bit of money into the broker, but then I'm gonna take this item and I'm gonna flip it. As you see right here, I'm selling stacks of quantum residues, stacks of 10 for about 10 mil to 10.4 mil. And I usually acquire this by getting all the items that people undercut in the broker. So right here, you're gonna see 615k. Take that, that's easy money. I'm gonna give you this little chunk of money and then I'm gonna make all my money back plus 30%, because that's how the big mega corporate overlords run the world. If you didn't know this, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you're still living in Ba Sing Se. What I'm essentially doing here is making bank off of the lazy players. Believe it or not, lazy players will go to the first page of the quantum residues and see 10 of them up there for 600k a pop, which adds up to 6 mil. They'll skip that and go straight to the stacks of 10s and buy those for 10 mil and even higher.
Bruh.
So what I essentially do, I keep on hitting refresh on the quantum residues. If anybody undercuts to 800k or lower, I buy it all up and then I replace all of that into stacks of 10s, stacks of 20s, and even higher in the broker, like you see right here. And it all sells. It might not sell right away, it might not sell in 10 hours, but best believe it's gonna sell, and I'm gonna make a ton of money, because that's how the big boys, ballers, do it in this game. You feel me? You understand me? You feeling myself? I feel you. Can you feel me?
Hey you, it's me, Red 5. I'm on the grind all the time, prime time, 69 all the time on the grind, prime time. If you're wondering why I'm moving in my chair a lot, well, I have some dingleberries in my butt and it's really itchy. Hi, Mom.
Bruh.
So you see right here that developer El Kukui has posted on the forums that the St. Patrick's Day event is now live on the test server. So I have exclusive footage on the top server that I'm going to show you. But first, El Kukui. Who's El Kukui? Well, he's been a developer here since 2022. And all I can say is the Spanish cartel has taken over the forums here at Daybreak Games. I'm honestly scared for my life. Al Kukui's gangster, man. He took my lunch money.
Bruh.
So now we're on the test server, and you see right here, because I'm on the grind all the time, prime time 69, I'm Red 5. Can you turn my headphones up? Anyways, so we have Mr. Spittler. He's still floating right here with his pot of gold and his rainbow colors, you know what I'm saying? So we added this traditional harp emote. Now you can go all over Little Bohemia and play a harp, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You're on the grind 69 prime time.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and exclusive access to all things VIP, so you can superfan from your sofa. YouTube Premium, it's way more than ad-free. Try 1 month on us.
We also added an Emerald Pride Sequence Chroma Pack and a Clover Clad Chroma Pack, but I'm broke. I'm poor right here. I can't really show you what they look like. But we also added this Space Shield. It looks pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? Prime time on the grind. So right here we also have the Celtic Snot, I don't freaking know. I don't know how to read, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the ground, I'm on the ground. We also added this Celtic Slipknot cape right here. You see the Slipknot cape? We have this right here. And we also added the emblem. So you have a snot emblem as well. Could go with the snot cape and the snot face and all this good stuff. And we also added all these nice base items. You know what I'm saying? Because we on the grind. We all the time. Prime time 6 to 9. I got my Robin outfit because I'm Red 5 on the grind. And my butt is friggin' itchy, man. I can't friggin' take it no more. This dang friggin' dingleberry.
Bruh.
And if you didn't know, you gotta keep up with the updates. That's why we got Nerd of Prey Economics. You know, when these base items come out, y'all better be on this on the grind 69 because you can make a lot of dough with these base items. You feel me? And finally, we added these 3 feats. 1-star feat for collecting the 10 base items, and then another 1-star feat from the Celtic style, and then a 2-star feat for collecting the harp emote. You dig? You know what I'm saying? On the grind, prime time, on the time, on the time.
Hey, yo, check it. Let me holler at you. I'm gonna show you a baller move right here. I call this the bait and switch. So I'm just gonna undercut by $1. Well, by 15K, let's say. I'm gonna put the quantum residue for $699,999. And what this is gonna do is gonna cause all the dang employees I got under my belt, or my slaves, and they're gonna come and freaking undercut this. They're gonna undercut this down to the max. So you can see right here, I'm actually selling these. It ain't no joke. We actually making butter, better. You know what I'm saying? We making that bread. Now look, I went off and took a dookie, and I came back, and look, my undercut for that $699 made all my good little employees come back here and undercut all of these down to 500K, 600K. So now I'm gonna come up in here and buy it all up. Thank you, slave number 1, slave number 2, slave number 3, slave number 4. Thank you very, very much. You guys making me a lot of money. You feel me? Because that's how we run this broken. This is how the big players do this. This is how the mega corporate overlords take over the whole world. You feel me?
Bruh.
This is how you bring in the big bucks. You don't have to farm, you don't have to grind raids, you don't have to do nothing. You just need a little bit of DC cash, and then you buy low and sell high. That's all you gotta do. It's kind of like investing in stocks. You buy the stocks low, you wait a little bit, and then you sell it high. Look, it's an auction. So, sold. Sold. I'm gonna buy this one. Sold. And I'm gonna make all this money back, and then I'm gonna make even tons more money. You feel me? This is just one tune I'm doing this on. I have the entire Justice League doing this for me. Y'all hear me? You understand what this means? Stick with this channel long enough, and I'm going to show you what that looks like.
Miguel Daybreak, the AI bot, has strike back, posted the new March 2024 rewards for the Dr. Fate vendor and the reward system. As you can see right here, these rewards are getting worse, and just expect them to get worse from here on out because of all the layoffs. Most of you will not be happy, and I can see many of you saying right now, I'm dropping my subscription.
Ooh, bruh.
I think my subscription.
Hey, yo, let me holler at you, We back in the broker, we making that bread. You feeling myself? I'm feeling yourself. You feel me? Because I feel you. I think you feel me. So right here, you see what I'm saying. What I'm trying to basically teach y'all, essentially what you're seeing me do is circulating money. So I'm taking a bit of DC cash and I'm giving it to the players that are farming this, my employees, you feel me? Most of them are speed hackers, you know what I'm saying? Other of them are legit players with a lot of tunes. They basically go out and get my money for me, and I circulate a little money to them, and they circulate it right back around to me because I'm doing this with so many items in the game. This is just one out of hundreds and hundreds of items that you could do this with. Now, if you add all these items together on multiple tunes, just imagine how much DC cash you can make every 30 minutes. Y'all have no idea. One day I'll show you this. But you see right here, I finally got another hustle right here. I got 15 for 10 mil. That's essentially 700K a pop. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put even more stacks in the broker. You feel me? More stacks of 10. So right here, you see, I already got 3 of them. So I'm going to add 2 more. So we're going to add already 5 of them up there. So we talking about over 50 mil. I'm basically undercutting myself. On this page, I already got 4 stacks. On the other page, I got an extra stack. And that's not even counting all the other stacks I got on different tunes. And this is just one item. I'm doing this with hundreds and hundreds of items in the game. Here's the evidence that it all sells. I'm already past 2 billion. If you ever see the same players always standing in the broker 24/7, well, this is what they're doing.
Hi everybody, it is I, your UI engineer. So, players have been saying that they're having login issues, can't get on PC as of right now. It says an error is occurring, and us here at Daybreak Games, we break the game. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. And you know, we got spaghetti code. And our senior community manager from EverQuest, man, all she does is just wants people to kiss her ass. This is getting nerve-wracking. I wish Meps was back.
Bruh. I wish I was back too, UI engineer. You are my brother from another mother. But apparently Daybreak Games needs to hire Miguel, the Daybreak AI bot, Angeliana, the senior community manager, and a bunch of other devs like El Kukui to all do my job. Bruh.
So let's just get into it.
Hey, Maps here, and we're back with another exciting video on the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. This episode's gonna get wild like Girls Gone Wild. That's why I busted out my blue hair. Now let's pass it over to Spittle so we can get the rundown for the Daily Planet News now.
What's good, you see? It's your homeboy Spittles, back with another rundowns of the Daily Planet News Zone. We're gonna go over the weekly bonus this week. It seems like everything is changing. We're not gonna see spotlights no more. We got bonus ally favor. Does this mean we're gonna get double artifact XP week soon? Let's talk about it. Our temporary senior community manager over at EverQuest, Angeliana, is going on a rampage, removing threads. Right here, she removed this thread called "One of the Reasons the Economy is the Way It Is." Apparently, this player is posted a thread that is talking about an exploit. What exploit is it? Is it a duplication glitch? Is it a money glitch? We're going to go over this with Nerd of Prey, with the Nerd of Prey economics. And finally, for our last news story, find out how Angeliana, our temporary senior community manager, is making a fool of herself in the forums. We have this story and much, much more. Now I'm going to pass it over to Nerd of Prey for the Nerd of Prey economics.
Well, hello, it's the Nerd of Prey Economics, where you find out everything about the broker and the DC Universe online economy. Learn everything you need to know about what's selling fast so you know how to make DC cash. Now, I've got to be careful on what I tell you because Meps right here is watching. I don't need him to go reporting all this crap and telling the devs and then they nerf this crap, you feel me?
Bruh.
Alright, so check it, let me holla at you, So on this version of Nerd of Prey's Economics, I'm gonna roughly try to show you throughout the whole video on how to make about 1 billion DC cash farming the items you see on the screen. This is what's moving the fastest in the broker. You got your imbue saplings. This is from the current DLC. What is it? The JLD curse, the curse, Justice League Dark, the dark of the curse. You know what I'm saying? You get these from running the content. It might not seem like much, but this is where the big money comes in. You got your hard tile red right here. This is coming from the seasonal base items. You also got quantum residue. Pay attention to the quantum residue because that is gonna be your main bread earner. The quantum residues, they come from the Shock of the System DLC. Run everything in Dakota City. As a matter of fact, go in Dakota City long enough, you're gonna see all the players out there still farming that DLC. And if you be out there long enough, you'll see the speed hackers too. They'll one-shot them dang freaking bounties for you. You ain't hear me say that. Artifact Catalyst and Ally Catalyst is still moving like water in the broker. You also got these base items from the Valentine's Day crap, this Valentine's crap. You see them, you selling them for 2 mil a pop, day and night, every day. Here's a new style that came out from the latest DLC, Justice League Dark Curse. You get these from the vendor. There's also a belt and a back piece. So basically, anything that goes through the broker, I'm gonna hustle it, I'm gonna flip it, I'm gonna dip it, I'm gonna do all my good stuff to it. You feel me? You feeling me, self? I feel you. I think you feel me. But anyways, so check it. I'm gonna keep on showing y'all examples of how to make DC cash for the rest of this presentation. But we gotta get back to this news dump. But honestly, long story short, I run the damn broker. If there's a money glitch, if there's a duplication glitch, I will be one of the first ones to find out, because the only way to pump money into the economy is through the broker. Only other way is to trade with friends with the trade system. But we're going to get into that in a minute here in the video. Let me pass it back over to Maps.
So Angeliana is going on a rampage, deleting threads, deleting comments, cleaning everything up on the forum. She says right here, that's it. This topic is closed. It has by far run its course. I will clean it up and issue warning soon.
Hey, yo, what's up with that, Cootie Queen? Anyways, I just came back from the toilet. I was taking a dookie. Right here, we got more mail, though. So we got some more imbue saplings. They don't sell for a lot of money, but they still some backbone. You need to make this money so that you can get more money to post more items in the broker. You got the Silent Sentinel Cape. I got 19 mil for it. Just your Maiden's Waxing Magic is still going for 500K, 600K. The prices go up and down. You know, it's volatile in the broker. Again, Maiden Waxing. Right here, the Silent Sentinel Belt, 30 mil, bruh. Making that cheddar better, better.
Right here you can see one of our valued customers says, I play the game a lot less now. I don't even bother logging in. I run a bunch of open world stuff and I'm out again. Blah, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. He's basically complaining and moaning about the stack lamp.
Bruh.
Our senior community manager, Angeliana, is now throwing a temper tantrum. She says, that's it, this topic is closed. And then all of a sudden, she flips a 180 the next day, opens it back up. Says that she cleaned it up from all the insults. Can you guys say censorship? She is censoring everything. Man, she's vicious.
Hey, yo, seems like something's wrong with that lint liquor. You feel me? You feeling me, self? I feel you. Can you feel me? Anyways, we back in the broker because we got more mail. So right here, you're going to see the base items from the Valentine's Day event are hot. They selling for about 2 mil a pop. If you try to sell them for more than this, they sometimes sell. I've sold these for 3-5 mil in the beginning of the first week of the event. But then after a while, man, it dies down. You feel me? They go down in price.
We finally has the bonus ally favor returning from February 22nd till February 28th, 2024. And this is actually good news because it can mean that we are going to get double artifact XP soon. Especially since we have bad news with all the layoffs and MEPs leaving. I'm pretty sure the devs are going to bonus XP our butts because they want us to be happy. So right here you will see that Miguel from Daybreak has posted this. And I'm honestly convinced that this is an AI bot because Miguel from Daybreak does not communicate with nobody on the forums. That is up to Angeliana, and you see right here, since February 13th, 2024, Miguel Daybreak, the AI bot. Prove me wrong, Daybreak.
Hey, yo, bruh, Miguel Daybreak is definitely an AI bot. Come on, community relations, and then you make the account on the 13th of February of this year. Yeah, I don't buy that's an actual person. That's definitely a bot. So right here, we're back in a broker because we got more money. So you see, we're already climbing up to 1.3 billion. So, of course, in view samplings, they go up and down from 400K to 200K. But the main money earner right now, you got to stay with the updates, y'all. The Valentine's Day base items. And, of course, you can't forget about your quantum residues. Your quantum fields and your paradox energy cell, but right now the hottest item is them dang base items, the dang quantum residues, bro. The friggin' quantum residues. I mean, look at this, bro. We got mail again. 200 mil, 304 mil for that stupid haunted accessory. Dang friggin' base items from the seasonal Valentine's Day. 2 mil, 3 mil, 4 mil, you name it. Quantum freaking residue, y'all. Don't sleep on the quantum residues. I'm telling you, it's the hottest item right now. Why is the hottest item right now? Because these dang freaking Wolfpack tokens. But enough of that. I'm gonna pass it back over to Maps.
Angeliana strikes back. She's throwing another temper tantrum, removing another thread. It says, one of the reasons the economy is the way it is. Well, let's take a look. It says, hello, exploits should not be discussed or posted on the public forums. They must be reported via the forum exploit function. Then she provides the link. And then also, it says right here, the game team is aware and currently looking into the issue. So what is the issue? What is the exploit? Well, I'm going to pass it back over to Nerd of Prey because Nerd of Prey runs the economy. She runs the broker. If there's any exploits, she's going to see it first. Nerd of Prey, back to you.
Hey, yo, DC, let me holler at you, let me holler at you. So, I be in the broker like a fiend, you don't understand, bro. I be grinding DC cash all the time, because that's all there's left to do on DC for an OG like me. You see what I'm saying? So, check it. There is technically no money glitch right now in the game. Trust me, I would have seen it in the broker. That's the #1 place where the money gets distributed. That was the #1 place where we found out the last money glitch was happening, and it was because these players, they just morons. They don't know how to hide it. So there's no money glitch per se. But what I do see in the broker is signs of a duplication glitch. Now, this isn't a game-breaking duplication glitch because most of the items they're able to duplicate aren't even selling that fast. I mean, it takes a player like me to buy these items up, which I ain't gonna show you because if I show you these freaking items, damn Map's gonna come over here and freaking nerf the crap. But you know what I'm saying? These items, like, it takes a smart player to buy them in bulk and then sell them individually for double the amount. And the reason why they duplicating these items and selling them in bulk for a very cheap amount is because players like me is gonna pump back a little bit money into the economy, and the damn duplicators are gonna take a chunk of that. I mean, I can go on with what the speed hackers is also doing to the economy, but that's a whole nother video in itself. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if there's any exploits, you're gonna hear it here first. In conclusion, there is a duplication glitch in the game. However, the duplicators aren't making a lot of money from the broker, because it takes a smart player like me to take their items and flip them for double, and that usually takes a long time. So they ain't making a ton of money off the broker. However, they are making a ton of money, let's say, if they duplicate an OG plasmic or an OG material. They'll make money that way by trading with other players. That money eventually will get funneled back through the broker, because those players that needs resources like the resources I showed you are going to be pumping that money back into the broker, and it takes a smart player like me to get that money into the account. You feel me? So with that said, I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Bruh.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
Right now, Wawa Rewards members can get any size hot coffee for $1, or any size iced coffee for $2, or a 16-ounce Monster Energy for $3. So why aren't you a Wawa Rewards member yet? Join and redeem your bonus offers today.
programmed with this.
So let's just get into it. Let's just,
What's good, DC? Is your homeboy Spittles, and we're back with yet another news dump. This week has been hectic. Well, let me give you the rundown of what we can expect with this episode of the Daily Planet News. It seems like things are starting to go back to normal. So we finally got our bonus this week. We're going to go over this and who exactly posted all these updates. Is it an AI bot? Is it another developer? Find out who it is. And finally, for our last and most important news story, Nerd of Prey is going to take a deep dive into what's going on with EG7, how much money EG7 is making, and exactly what's going to happen to DC Universe Online moving forward. What's the plan for 2024? Now I'm going to pass it over to Max for our first news story.
Hey, Maps here. It seems like the forums are finally going back to normal. We have two updates right here. One from Ender One Game, and this is clearly a developer. He's been part of the team since 2013, as you can see right here on this profile. Member since August 28, 2013. This is where things get interesting. Right here you will see Miguel Daybreak posted the bonus week and new rewards. When you look at the profile, it's been a member since Tuesday. Community relations. Is this a bot? Maybe. But what do I know? I'm your former community manager. Let's take a look at this one more time. So this says developer, and then I say bot. Okay? Right here. Tuesday. Bot. Community relations. Developer. Bot. Developer. Bot. But again, what do I know? Only time will tell.
Bruh.
Until I am proven wrong, we're just gonna go with Miguel, the Daybreak AI bot. So right here you will see the Daybreak bot has posted the bonus currency week for the tarot cards. And they came out with a bunch of new rewards. The Silent Sentinel Cowl, the Silent Sentinel Cape, the belt, and the Godly Wonder Punk hairstyle. Hooray! We got new styles, new stuff to sell in the broker. Aha! For the second post, we see right here that Ender One Game developer, not a bot, he posted that the seasonal event for the Valentine's Day will end on March 6th, 2024. So this only means that the St. Patrick's Day event will start on March 7th, 2024, or the following week, March 14th, 2024. All right.
Hey yo, listen, Nerd of Prey here. Let me holler at you. Now, real talk. I'm not gonna joke around a lot. I'm gonna keep the jokes to a limit, because I actually want y'all to understand this information. I'm about to go over the EG7 presentation from last year and the current presentation from this year and the roadmap that they got for 2024. How much money does EG7 make? How much money does Daybreak make? I'm gonna go over it all. This information, you're not gonna hear it from let's say your top 2 YouTube channels out there for DCUO, and the reason for is because the press conference right now is only possible to get in if you own a company and are a big investor. So until one of these investors releases the press conference, your top 2 YouTube channels ain't really gonna show you anything on this. So with that said, I actually did the legwork and I went over the books, and they put everything from the press conference into black and white on paper with PDF. So we're gonna go over that in this video right here today. So let's take a look. So here's the chart from last year. We have to go over this information again so that you have some context of what's happening this year. So what this chart shows is that DCUO Online, Lord of the Rings Online, EverQuest 1 and 2, all of those games together bring in about $8,000 a month. In case you don't believe me, don't take my word for it. Let's listen to the CEO of EG7. He'll tell you himself.
But the bar in the back is meant to be the total consolidated gross revenue per month, and then the line charts are with the the x-axis on the left figures meant to be the gross revenue by game.
Don't take it from me. You just heard the CEO of EG7 tell you himself. Those games only make $8,000 a month. So how in the world do they afford anyone that's working on development for these games? Well, the simple answer is that Daybreak Games is not just a development company for video games. They are a publisher. and they make millions from publishing, not game development.
Bruh.
Now, right here in this article, they released the Daybreak Games MMO revenues. EG7 released the Q3 for 2023 financial report. I'm going to click on that and show you what that all means in a second here. But what I want to show you, to give you more context as to what I'm talking about, Daybreak Games makes all their money from publishing. They just acquired Cold Iron Studios, and Cold Iron Studios is developing a brand new shooter for them, and this is how they're gonna make their millions and millions and millions.
Bruh.
This is for the architects of tomorrow. The ones who create to make a lasting impact. Who are...
Now let's fast forward to 2024. Right here you're gonna see, this is the financial reports. Year-end report, Q4 2023. Look at the date at the bottom, 2024, February 13th. Right here, you're going to see year-end, right? Year-end Q4 report. These are all the reports. This is why most YouTube, or let's just say the top 2 YouTube channels, are not going to share this information. Who in the world has the time to go through all of these PDFs and break this down to you? Here is the way you get into the financial hearing press conference. You only able to get in if you own a company and are an active financial investor in these companies. They did this because last year's presentation showed a lot of negative press towards games like DC Universe Online, which I'm going to show you a little bit of that in a second. But this is why the top 2 YouTubers don't make videos on this, because you have to do the legwork right now to get this information. Don't worry, I got y'all covered. I'm not lazy. I actually went in the PDFs and looked up the press conference, all of it. Everything that they're going to present, all the information is right here. It's just a lot. It's a lot to go through. So I'm going to break it down as best as I can for y'all. Here's the CEO, Jiham, let's just call him Jet Li. Alright, so right here, Daybreak successfully closed on sale on a non-core IP for $5.9 million. They got $5.9 million to throw around. How do they get this money if only DCUO and all those other games are getting $8,000 a month? That's not how they make their money. That's baby change to them. The way they get their money is by making big corporate deals and publishing. Right here you see $100 million has been canceled. It's disappointing, he says, yet expected because of the issues that are occurring in 2024. You see right here, announcing game delays and cancellations. This is why they had to delay the PlayStation 5 port for DCUO Online. Right here, you're going to see that Daybreak Games has a new title coming out by Cold Iron. Daybreak Game is going to publish the title. Cold Iron is going to make the game. Daybreak Games is going to make billions when they sell that game. It's that simple, right? So right here, my bad, I said billions. Let me admonish myself. Millions, because these games don't make billions, they just make millions. But altogether, this company EG7, they put all these big corporations together to bring in the billion. So right here, you're gonna see, he tells you, Daybreak, which has been biggest revenue and profit contributor historically, took a back seat. So they had to make a new deal with Big Blue Bubble this year. Big Blue Bubble is one of their top game makers right now. They make mobile games for EG7, and most of their millions is coming from this company, not Daybreak. You can see right here that combining Daybreak, Big Blue Bubble, and Piranha titles, EG7 currently operates 10 live service games. It also shows right here that revenues and cash flows with a high degree of predictability. Net revenues from this portfolio in Q4 amounted to $271.7 million, corresponding to 57.4% of net revenue for the group. Do you understand what that means? Probably not. I don't either. Let's keep on going. Following the period of reducing the overall risk of increasing cash generation, EG7 has initiated several new growth initiatives, including 3 significant projects such as Piranhas, Mech Warrior 5. This is a This is a mobile game. This is how they make a lot of their money through mobile games. You see right here, EverQuest is along the lines of World of Warcraft. Is a very old game. H1Z1 is one of their main breadwinners. They say that H1Z1 is the first game to inspire Fortnite. My Singing Monsters, they make 155 million from this game. So right here, their third-party global brands consists of Dcuo, Dungeons and Dragons, Lord of the Rings, and Magic of the Gathering. These are their back burner games. That's all it is. DC Universe Online is not their main money maker. So how does it stay alive while they make all this other millions of dollars with these other projects to fund the baby projects at the bottom, like DCUO? Honestly, a lot of y'all that have been playing DCUO for a very long time, you should be grateful that this company came in, because without EG7 doing all this crap, I think the game would have shut down a long time ago. So right here, let's continue. You're going to see that EG7, 7 game development, live operations. Dimensional Inc. is the studio that works on DCUO, not Daybreak Games. Let me repeat that. Dimensional Inc. works on DCUO, not Daybreak Games. Daybreak Games publishes it. Completely different thing. Now let's take a look of what these big mega publishing companies make for their fourth quarter. Daybreak contributed net revenue of 198.9 million. Not from DC, from their publishing works, from all their other deals that they're doing. Right here, you will see Big Blue Bubble. Right here, 192.7 million from them. That's the net revenue they're bringing in. Now, Piranha down here is at the bottom, only bringing in about 25.3 million. Piranha's not bringing in a lot of money. Right here, it also says, looking forward, 2024 will be a special year for Daybreak, as it celebrates big anniversaries for EverQuest franchise. Both EverQuest 1, EverQuest 2 will be reaching major milestones. Do you see DC Universe Online in this timeline? No, you do not. On the investments from Daybreak is collaborating closely with Cold Iron on its new title. Do you see anything about DC Universe Online in here? No, these are all plans for brand new games, brand new development for these new titles coming out, and for, of course, the dang EverQuest, that's the oldest game in the world, just like World of Warcraft. Right here, you will see Piranha is working on Mecha Warrior. All they care about is Mecha Warrior for 2024 and 2025. You don't see nothing of DC Universe in here. Why? Because it's a back burner game. Bruh. Now let's get into the EG7 2024 presentation. Unfortunately, I can't get in to see the press conference live, so I had to download the PDF and show you that instead. So this is the PDF of the actual press conference. These are all the slides that the CEO of EG7 is going to present. So right here, you can see in the summary, they have all the numbers for the fourth quarter of 2023, and they have a 2024 approach and an outlook. Right here is EG7's net revenue, full 2023 results. Net revenue of SEK 2.05 BN. What is that, a billion? Oh man, that's insane. But right here, you're going to see more in these slides as we go down. Industry impact. Pay attention to this one. You see right here, work for hire business weakness, service business project delays and cancellations. Now check this out. What does these delays and cancellations mean? Well, what they're referencing is what they showed us last year at the last year presentation, where they shut down high-risk projects, Minimal Effect, Block and Load 2, IGI, and 83, and the biggest one, Marvel Universe Online. Why did they cancel Marvel Universe Online? Well, it would compete with their own IP of DC Universe Online. Think about it. It would be counterproductive. It would make DC Universe Online fail. They would have to shut DC Universe Online to make a Marvel. Bad business. If you don't believe me, let's listen to Jet Li himself.
So actions taken, shut down a bunch of stuff. Minimal Effect, Lock and Load 2, IGI, and 83, and Marvel, a big one there. Difficult one, but nonetheless the right choice.
So right here, this is their approach for 2024. They got active risk management. They're going to have long-term plans and all this good stuff. But when we scroll down a little bit, we're going to see the 2024 outlook. This is where it gets important right here. Pay attention. the overall industry weakness likely will continue. That is speaking of behalf of all the layoffs that we're seeing in the gaming industry. You can see right here, the levels are below 2023 peak, but this is where it gets important. Main highlights expected for the year. Mecha Warrior 5 Clans release in 2024. Core Keeper releasing on console 2024. EverQuest 25th anniversary and EverQuest 2 20th anniversary. Do you see DC Universe Online in here? Yeah, we're gonna get a PlayStation 5 port, but is it gonna be delayed again? Most likely. If we do get it when they have it, when they scheduled it, I'll be surprised. But honestly, I'm expecting it to get delayed again. Right here, they're basically talking about their My Singing Monsters. This is like a mobile game. This is how they make their money. They make their money mostly through mobile games. And of course, Daybreak Games Publishing. The summary is stronger company today compared to where it was last couple years. Overall gaming industry has been under pressure and likely to remain so for 2024 and all this crap. Yada, yada, yada. I'm done with this. In conclusion, I could see maybe only 2 DLCs releasing this year for DC Universe Online, and I'd be surprised if that PlayStation 5 port and Xbox Series XS port is on time. I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets delayed again. I mean, if you pay attention to everything these companies are saying, Daybreak and EG7 included, they literally have nothing planned for DC Universe Online other than that PlayStation 5 port. And to make things worse, they believe EverQuest has a stronger community than DC Universe Online. So what's going to happen to DC Universe Online in the future? Will it ever get shut down? I honestly don't believe it will get shut down for many reasons. It's the only MMO that is superhero based. I mean, we have 15 powers in the game. Most MMOs don't even have 7. Those of you who keep on saying new powers, bro, be happy with the 15 y'all got, because I'm telling you, most MMOs don't even have 7. I'm telling y'all, bro, look it up. So, DC Universe Online, it's its own flavor flav, you feel me? The only game that can compete with it is if they would have made a Marvel Universe Online. And it makes sense why they canceled it, because DC Universe would have failed completely if they released that dang Marvel Universe Online, you feel me? Here's a Wikipedia page of Daybreak Game Company. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say you can't trust Wikipedia because anybody could just put information in here. And although that's true, however, if you look at the track record Daybreak has in here, and of course, there is a lot of references and links in this Wikipedia. If y'all don't believe none of this information, you can click on the references and double check, fact check it, you feel me? But right here, look at their track record. This is all the games Daybreaks have published in the last however many years. Back in November 30th, 1997, this game closed. The EverQuest, 1999, right? It's still active, right? It's co-developed with 989 Studios, right? We got this other game right here, Windows, closed. Look at all these games that Daybreak was in charge of, publishing-wise, and closed down. Right here, this one's interesting. The Star Wars Galaxies, they had to shut this down because the licenses with LucasArts ceased. When it comes to licenses, right, they're usually done in a 10-year time frame. So, for example, EG7 comes in, purchase Daybreak. Daybreak has a license agreement with WB Brothers, Warner Brothers Studios, to make DCUO continue. In order for DC Universe Online, the licenses need to be renewed every 10 years. So when is the licenses need to be renewed again? Well, there's no clear information on that other than WB, Warner Brothers Studios, having the 10-year contract. Now, what I can tell you is that when EG7 first purchased Daybreak, they had a 10-year plan for development for DC Universe Online. And this was back in the year 2020. So that would put us directly smacked in the year 2030. So if that's true, by the year 2030, if they don't renew the licenses for Warner Brothers Studios with DC Universe, DC Comics, well, unfortunately, DC Universe Online will get shut down right after that. Now, I'm not telling you all of this to be negative or to hate on DC. I actually like DC Universe Online. It's a shame what the devs have done to this game over the last 13 years. There's a lot of potential in this game. I actually have a lot of ideas that would better the business model and how the game should be ran. But unfortunately, the devs don't care what I think, let alone they don't care what any of us gamers think. So with that said, this is the last time I'm gonna go over this information. This is probably like the 4th video I've made on this company, EG7, and what they're doing to this freaking game, DC Universe Online. I'm done with this, y'all. With that said, I'm out.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
What a delight.
Black Adam tried to trade his allied soul for ISIS, but Neron counteroffer. Give me contact, and I'll split ISIS into her deadly and virtuous selves. Half for Neron, half for Black Adam. It seemed like a good deal.
I'm programmed with essential 21st century smack talk. Your mother
is fond of Brainiac. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
So let's just get into it.
Hey, Maps here, and welcome with another exciting video of the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. Now I'm going to pass it over to Spittle because this week's news dump is going to be crazy for everybody, especially me, because my job is on the line. So now let's get to the nitty gritty, itty bitty chitty confetti, ditty ditty ditty. I forgot what I was going to say.
What's good to see you is your homeboy Spittles back with another rundown of the Daily Planet News Dump. This week on the News Dump, we have insane information. There's a bunch of layoffs in the gaming industry all across the boards. We're gonna analyze this and go and see what's going on. Who got laid off here at Daybreak Games? It's unknown. We're gonna cover all the employees that possibly got laid off and how this is gonna impact the game and what can this possibly mean for the futures. There is drama on the forums. Did Meps leave Dcuo? Did he get fired? Is he being replaced? Who is going to run the forums now? We have the answers for all of this and more. Stay tuned because this news dump is going to be a doozy. And then we're going to take a deep dive with Nerd of Praise in exactly what is happening in the gaming industry with all of these layoffs. What is the truth? What is going on, guys? And for our last news story, learn why we had to limit the phases here at Daybreak Games, because we break the games and find out how we do this. And now, I'm going to pass it back over to Meps for our lead stories.
The gaming industry is on fire, including my job. So right here you will see that a staff member has revealed that several senior staff has been laid off at Daybreak Games due to all of these companies laying off all of these employees. About 6,497 people have been laid off as of the beginning of this year. Now I'm going to show you exactly who got fired here at Daybreak Game, or may I say laid off. Right here you will see Andy D, an art producer at the Daybreak DC Universe Online. And they say, unfortunately, I was impacted by the layoffs at Dimensional Inc. You see, a bunch of us here at Daybreak Games got laid off, along with all the gaming industry and all the other companies. There's a bunch of devs in here replying and saying their sympathy for the loss and all this other stuff. But there's also another account that got impacted. Me. As you can see right here, it says Theodore Stone. That's me, Maps. And right here it says, just wrapped up 13 years at Daybreak, and I'm looking forward to new adventures. Please hit me up if your needs include expert and authentic community work. So as you can see, I was part of the 6,000 employees that got laid off from the gaming industry. Oh boy, what will I ever do? Well, maybe you can consider donating for my cause and my employment.
Weak, exhausted, chained. She can't defend herself. Orphaned, lost, alone. She can't defend herself. Captured, controlled, terrified. He can't defend himself. They need you to protect them. Will you give £3 today?
Bruh.
On the forums, players are asking, did Maps leave DCUO? Let's read what's going on. Valued customer like eMoney is saying that I was toxic, and hopefully this is an optimistic change for the company. Haha, yeah, right. I think things are going to get worse from here on out. Or maybe not. But what do I know? I'm just a community manager. Nice to see. Proxy Star is still kissing our asses here at Daybreak Games. Good job kissing ass, Proxy Star. We love you, valued customer.
Bruh.
On this thread, there is positive and negative views on what's happening in my life. I'm not really sure why people think this way, but I'm not going to cry like a little bitch. I'm not going to be like Proxy Star. Well, right here, I'm going to show you what Ranmaru posted and said on this forum about me and my work. On this thread, you will see that developer Ranmaru has commented. He says, I can't comment on certain things, but if you guys can't keep it civil in here, I will not hesitate to lock the thread. Aha! You guys are not keeping it civil, and if you don't, he will lock the thread. Good job, Ranmaru. So what's happening? Why are all these layoffs happening? What is going to be the future for DC Universe Online and the gaming industry? What is occurring in the world? Why is everything changing rapidly? Well, we're going to take you here with Nerd of Prey, and she is going to buzz down what is happening in the world and why all these layoffs are occurring.
What's good, DC? Let me holla at you. Let me holla at you. Let me holla, 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 holla. Let me hamla, blah, hamla, blah, blah, hamla, blah, blah, hamla, holla. Max, please, it smells like fish down there. Please get away from me.
Bruh.
So right here, you got this Kotaku article from February 9th, 2024, and it says 38 days into 2024 with 6,400 video game layoffs have been announced. I mean, this is bad news. There's so many game developers in here, AAA game companies that are just failing and laying off so many employees. Who's going to replace these people? What's going to happen to the gaming industry moving forward? Are we going to get our beloved games funded? Like, what's happening? Okay. Well, don't worry. I got all the answers for you. Because with Nerd of Prey, we're going to keep you informed. We ain't going to be in the dark asking questions. What's going to happen tomorrow? We don't like all that crap. I mean, look at this, bro. Microsoft let go 1,900 people. That is wild. I mean, like, what? What's going on? Alright, so in order for us to understand what's going on with the gaming industry, we have to look at what's happening to the economy. People just can't afford games no more. The gaming industry is dying in a hole when it comes to affordability and people investing their money in games. So, to show you an example of this, I'm going to have to take you back to the EG7 presentation when they exposed to us how much money DC Universe Online actually is making every month. And exactly what are they doing with that money? What are they going to use that money for? What are they putting that money into? So you see right here in this chart, EG7 revealed to us last year that DC Universe Online, along with EverQuest 1, EverQuest 2, Lord of the Rings Online, and all these other games, all together, they only bring in about $8,000 a month. Let me tell you this, let me repeat myself. All these games together is bringing only $8,000 a month. They can't afford to keep a large staff to keep these games going. They need a skeleton crew. So who's going to replace all those other staff members? We're going to get to that. But before we get to that, what are they doing with this $8,000 a month that they're getting collectively from all these games? Well, they reveal that too to us. So let's listen.
When I say no major investment, what I talked about earlier, like we're not going to remaster like DC Universe Online. We stepped away from that idea.
So as you heard the CEO from EG7 and Daybreak Games, he straight up said it himself that they are not taking money that you are spending on DC Universe Online and putting it back into the game to remaster it and make an amazing graphical change or anything in development. What they're doing is just taking the small bit of money and only putting it back into the game to pay off the skeleton crew that is giving you the bare minimum that they can perform with their skeleton crew. So what are they doing with the rest of the money? What are they investing in? Well, they taking all that money and developing a bunch of new games planned to come out in the next few years. If you don't believe me, let's listen to the CEO of Daybreak Games and EG7 tell you himself.
And then this is what it looks like currently based on what we know. So we have Mech Warrior clans coming out. Once again, we're not trying to make hundreds of millions with that. Very clear what our goals are. We want to be able to do another one 3 years later, maybe even sooner, because relatively smaller games. Cold Iron 2025, we want it in 2028 again. We want to create this framework so that we have repeatability. And in that franchise model, we're using the 80-10-10 model. H1Z126, and EverQuest, I should have made it blurry, but 2028 is sort of far, far out, but that's what we think we could do. And then we want to sign up third-party couple more for 26, 27 to come out.
Bruh.